Doris. I'm Charlie. I'm Charlie.
Thank you, Lindy, for putting me
Susie,
in my
you're
proper
me.
place.
Congratulations.
Ooh, I'm mean now. Oh, I'm not mean anymore.
Oh, I'm myself again.
I thought that was part of the birthday celebrations. We were all swapping characters, except for Tom, who must always be Ryan.
Yeah.
I was excited to play Mina today.
Please don't give Lindy ideas for a brain swap.
God, that'd be a great
No,
arc.
Don't want that. Blooming terrifying.
comment
She
that
has the
Lindy can be
technology.
heard.
She literally gave us the technology to do it. So, yeah.
Can y'all hear Lindy now?
I fixed it. I
can I not
noticed.
hear Lindy?
Yeah, I'm guessing it happened when the stream dropped. It did something. But hi, hello, welcome everyone. We're here with Call of Cthulhu Tracks of Terror. We're gonna go around. We say who we are. We're playing. Now that we're all in the right spots. I mean, that never happened. Tom, how are you? Who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Tom. I'm playing Ryan Hawks.
Excellent.
That's it.
Fantastic. Susanna Grace, you're also excellent. How are you?
Oh, thank you. I'm good. I'm Suzanne playing Mina. Are we doing quick fire intros this time, Tom?
I mean, we can.
Precedent. All right. Hello, I'm Mina. Hi.
Hi, Mina. Charlie, Fast and Fire, how
Hello,
are you?
I'm August. Hello, I'm good. Hi.
Hi.
I'm also Charlie. Hi.
Hi. Doc, how are you?
Doc Edison Jones.
Great. Kate?
Kate, Kitty, Cartwright.
Cool. And then last but certainly not least, the birthday boy. Happy birthday, Hollowtail. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm Bucky. I'm booning.
Great!
Hollowtail.
Wonderful. And it's his birthday, so everybody wish him a happy birthday.
I'm aged.
Happy birthday.
He's aged. He's you know, it's gonna be great. Caught up to me finally. So,
I know, I'm trying. It's tradition to
Yeah.
have a birthday with one of your Cthulhu games.
it's weirdly enough it is. It started in Beyond the Mountains of Madness, and here you are again with another birthday. The birthday cake will not be Nazi cake this time, though.
That's good, yeah. I
Yeah.
had my fill of Nazi.
Yeah. So, today, Tracks of Terror, we are in 1883, and, you know, kind of in a bit of a dream space. Right now, everyone has gone to sleep. They're between Pueblo and Denver. The overnight stint on their way to Golden. And, you know, everything's going pretty good. They fell asleep, and they were greeted with Dr. Doris, who is a wonderful psychiatrist, totally certified, or at least, you know, can fake it till she makes it. And everyone had a nice round around with Dr. Doris, and, you know, managed to get some good therapy in. But now, we are in round 2 of therapy. So, we started our round 1 of therapy. My notes with, I believe, August. Sure, that's.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes. August. We're back around to you. You know, had a moment, talked about some things to Doris, Dr. Doris, who's always looked like this. I just couldn't find her outfit last week. This is what she looks like. And, you know, look away, you blink, and suddenly it's not Doris that's sitting there, but your mother. August?
Hi, Mama.
How are you, sweetheart?
Well, I'm doing good. I think you're looking well.
Thank you, August. You're looking well yourself. Trust Mr. Jones is taking good care of you.
Oh, he sure is. He's a great fella, and Mama, I wasn't expecting to see you so soon.
Oh, well. You know, I figured it was a good time for a check-in. See how you doing.
I've been writing you a letter. You here, and he's gonna reach into his pocket for the letter and hand it over.
Delightful.
Smooth out the crinkles, the wrinkles,
Yeah.
the blood splatter, the.
Yeah. She'll take the letter. Paper. She'll read it and smile and oh, is this the stamp for that station? Oh, that's fun. Fun hole punch, little crescent moon. Well, it seems like you've had quite the adventure. I liked the part about the groundhog. I wish I could have seen it.
Well, yeah, that was the part that reminded me most about back home, so I thought you'd like that.
I most certainly did. Thank you, August. She looks at you. Big smile on her face.
I think you would have liked the little girl. Oh no, she had this way about her. She knew what she wanted, and she was mighty set on it. I think she would have been real organized, given half a chance in a box.
Well, I think everyone can be organized, given a chance or two, or three. Sometimes you can't get it right on the first time. That's okay.
Well, sometimes you just forget, Mama. You know, you go to do something, you set it down. Somebody says something.
It happens, August. Everybody forgets things sometimes.
And then you pass it later, and you put it right, and you hope your mama didn't notice for the half an hour that was said there.
Yes, indeed. Take care of yourself, August. I'm always with you. Remember that, all right?
You look after yourself, Mama.
Oh, I'm doing mighty fine. Just seeing you living, thriving, doing well makes my heart happy.
Keep an eye on the neighbor boys. They're nothing but trouble.
Well, as long as you stay out of trouble, I think I'll be just fine.
Oh, I'll be fine, Mama. Just a little trip, and then I'll be home.
A little trip. You can go home if you want, or you could hang out with your friends, or you can do whatever you feel like doing.
Oh, they're very busy people. I imagine they got a lot of plans.
Well, you seem quite busy yourself lately, based on the contents of this here letter.
Well, I've been trying to work on some plans and ambitions.
Good. It's good, August. I think it's very important you find out what you want to do with your life.
Yeah, I don't reckon rodeo's gonna work out, huh, Mama?
It might. You never know. If you got yourself a good rodeo clown. Oh.
Well, I was talking to Mr. Boone about that.
Oh, yes, you did mention him in the letter. It seems mighty interesting.
Yeah, I reckon he could sell dust to a housemaid or something.
I bet he could. Well, August, come in. Give your mom a hug.
He'll stand up, straighten himself up to be as presentable as he can, run his hand through his hair, and go over. And I think, is she sat, Lindy?
She is set.
Yeah, so I think he'll kneel down so he's like a better height for her because he's a pretty big guy.
He is a pretty big guy.
And then he'll hug his mama.
She gives you a warm, big hug. And it is comforting. It is everything you remembered your mama's hugs to be like. And you can roll me 1d4.
Woo! Hey, Mama. Is Sissy keeping you busy where you are? 4.
4. Oh, no. I've got enough free time. Don't worry about me. You will get 4 additional sanity back.
Wait. Lindy, that takes me up to my start, and then technically would be +1, but I don't think I can go over.
You
my
can't
starting
go over.
sanity. Yeah.
If you go over your starting sanity, you can put it. So you can put it on luck. I'm feeling benevolent because it's a birthday game.
Benevolence. Nice. I nearly have more luck than sanity. This is going well.
All right, and as you hug your mama, fade back into sleep. It's just a warm, comfortable, pleasant sleep. Right, next, Ryan Hawks. You're blue, I believe.
Hi.
Yeah, you were talking with Doris, Dr. Doris.
Yeah.
And away you blink something, and you turn back, and your wife's sitting there.
Oh. Right.
She looks a little further along than when you last saw her.
Oh. Okay.
It has been about a month. Well, no, it's been 2
Yeah.
weeks. Been 2 weeks.
I don't know. Is
Yeah.
it, I don't know the rate of when it shows or anything. I don't know.
She's
I'm
starting to show a little bit.
starting to show. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like there's a little, or whatever she's wearing isn't concealing it like she normally. She's in like her comfy house clothes, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No stress.
Okay. Where am I?
You're still in Doris's office. But,
Oh,
but instead of
so
Dr.
instead of
Doris
Doris.
sitting in the chair, it's your wife.
It's my wife. Oh.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Hello, Ryan.
Sophia.
That's
hi.
me.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. He's
I
gonna
haven't heard
extend
from you
his...
very much.
No. I've been, I've been busy. I'm trying to get to this, place and find the, and... Yeah, things you wouldn't believe.
Well, if you told me, I'd believe you.
You probably would as well. I just don't want to worry you. That's all. We've had a
Ryan,
few
we
hiccups.
are married. Your worries are my worries.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Please.
Yeah. We've had a few hiccups, and we're okay. We're doing fine.
You
We're doing fine.
don't sound so fine, Ryan.
Yeah.
You sound nervous. Why are you nervous talking to me?
He'll then get up and kind of like kneel before her and take her hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just don't want to worry you. That's all.
Well, seems like you were mighty worried. And if telling me your worries would help relieve some of yours, I'd be happy to hear them.
I know.
And she starts like running her fingers through your hair,
Mm.
like she does to help,
Yeah.
de-stress you.
And because I imagine his earlier kind of life with trying to make it as a professor and son was quite stressful. So what he'll do, he'll almost kind of like he's done in the past. He'll just nestle his head on her
Mhm.
knees. So while she kind of like strokes his hair, and he'll. I'm just. I'm just scared that I won't be coming back.
Ryan,
I mean, I died multiple times, and they were all not pleasant.
but you're not dead now?
No.
Isn't the
No,
now what
that's-
matters?
Yeah, I guess it does. It's just, I think just experiencing through something like that, it just makes me realize that it could happen at any moment. That
It can happen to any of us at any moment, Ryan. I mean, people die stepping in shit crossing the street. It's happened to anybody.
yeah,
anytime.
It's not the dying that's worrying me. It's the leaving you two. That's what's worrying me.
Ryan, I love you dearly, and you promised you'd come back to me.
Yeah.
So I believe
Yeah,
you're
I
coming
did.
back to me.
And he'll kind of lift his head up and look at her. Yeah.
Well, come back to
Yeah,
us.
I said I'd come back. Yeah. You're right. And he'll kind of look at her and put his hand on her stomach. And he'll go, you're right.
You'll make it
I
happen.
will be coming back. And he'll lean forward and gently kiss her on the forehead.
Yeah. And
I
as
will
you
be coming
do,
back.
fade back. A nice, deep, calm, restful sleep. Roll me a d4.
Oh, wow. Thank you, roll 20.
Or sanity back. May have tanked some of it, but you're getting at least half back. Depending on how you did. Next up, we've got Miss Kitty Cartwright. Kitty, you were yelling at Doris.
Right, semi.
Semi-yelling. Raising your voice, I believe is what a school teacher might call it. At Doris. And you blink. Oh, this is what you were letting your frustrations out at. And you blink, you take a breath, you one of those things, and you open your eyes and it's your mother sitting in the chair. Not Doris. It takes you a minute, and then that's a couple pictures, and you remember her. You were young when she died, but you old enough to have some memories of her. It's your mother sitting there, looking just like you last remember her.
Mom? Is it
Kitty?
you?
Yes, of course, it's me, Kitty.
What are you doing here?
I'm checking in on you. You seem a little agitated. Why don't I heat you up a cup of warm milk? And you look on the table and there's a cup of warm milk sitting there. And your favorite little china cup with little flowers painted on.
Why are you here?
Checking in on you, sweetheart. You and your father have had a really rough time. I'm checking up on him too, don't worry.
Well, I thought I lost him like I lost you for a time.
He must have been so scared. I'm so sorry. Got him back at least.
Yes,
He is
in
gonna
the
need you
strangest
though.
places.
Just like you're gonna need him.
Like always.
Family, we stick together. Remember, I'm always with both of you two as well.
Are you in heaven?
Of course I am. I go to church every Sunday. You saying your nightly prayers?
Sometimes, in a way. Though, maybe I should be saying them more because, to be honest, my nights have not been the calmest of late, although I suppose the days haven't been either.
Well, it will probably help. Also, Kitty. Grown up so well. Any marriage prospects?
You should talk to your sister-in-law. She'd probably love the gossip.
I'm sure she
No,
would.
I don't know.
Remember-
I just no.
As long as he makes you happy. That's all that matters.
I did kind of
And I
get a
know
little
you're-
distracted by Father's disappearance.
Well, now you've got each other. You can support each other, help each other, love each other, and make time for yourself. It doesn't look like you've made a lot of time for yourself, Kitty.
No,
It's
not
important
really.
to have your own space with your own hobbies and your own time for yourself.
Well,
You've always been such
We'll
a
see.
selfless little girl.
well, I don't know. I feel in a way I've been selfish as of late.
Good.
Took this job
Keep
to
it
try
up.
and help, but in a way it was for selfish reasons.
And you got what you wanted, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
See? It's okay to be selfish sometimes. Keep it up.
Hopefully we can continue this job and find the other person and, well, I'm getting to travel and see different places and meet new people.
You always did want to
so-
travel.
Yeah. Has been hard, just stuck a little bit. But, I don't know. Things are a little different. Oddly different. And can't say I'm not a little nervous about, I don't know, things.
Everyone's nervous about new situations. It's okay. Remember, it's okay to rely on other people sometimes, Kitty. You don't have to do everything yourself.
I miss you.
Always with you. Come here.
I think she was really unsure at first, but I think,
Yeah.
just being around her, so I think she finally does embrace and just sort of stays there
Yeah. And
crying.
get that hug and you cry it out. And as you cry, you drift off into a nice, comfortable, warm, restful sleep. Very restful. You can roll a d4. Get that much back.
Man, I always forget how to do this. It's /R D4 or /roll D4.
Yes.
2. All right. Oh,
Two
that gets
sanity
me
back.
to 6. That gets me to 60. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's twice as much sanity as I started with.
I'm so sad.
Heck yeah.
Oh man.
I know that's not quite your starting sanity, I don't believe, but it's closer.
No, I'm still 20 down. I had 80
Yeah,
to begin
you had
with
so
somehow.
much. You
I
got
had
you
so
got
much sanity.
you got
Same person that's
nuked.
ever existed.
You got nuked. Oh. All right. Next up on our therapy list, Ms. Mina Staunton. You were having a little bit of a moment with doctor Doris. You know, good old Dr. Doris. Like psychiatrist. It's one of those things where, like, are her glasses crooked or is it just her eyes? And I think it's just her eyes. That
Yeah.
1800s taxidermy, you know. And you either look away or you blink or something and you turn around and it's your husband, your late husband, sitting there.
Oh god, I think she's probably
I
done that
love
thing.
this. You posted your art and I was like, she doesn't even know what's coming.
When you started this, I was like, oh fuck.
I had this planned last session, yeah. And then you started
Goddamn.
doodling and I was like, oh.
So I think Mina, after her little cry session with Doris, she's doing that thing where you start calming down after a big cry.
You've got the handkerchief, and you're like,
And then she's like blotting her eyes and trying to get herself
you
presentable.
look up from the eye blotting, and
and it's Wilfred, and it's just fucking again tears.
Yes.
She can't see properly because she's crying so hard. And she, I think without even thinking, she just like darts for him to just like hold him, to touch his face, just to make sure it's him.
Yeah, he's sitting there in the chair, and immediately embraces you. It's just like, they're there, Mina. Dear Mina, it's all right.
And she, through her tears, she just mutters out, "I've missed you so much."
I've missed you, darling. How are you keeping?
I don't quite know how to answer that. I went to America.
Oh, you always did want to visit.
I've exhibited some of my work. I'm on
Brilliant.
a great adventure across the country, I suppose.
It's my Mina. Brave. Getting our work out there. World.
Hardly.
He pulls back and grabs your face. He goes, hardly. I doubt that.
I've been so afraid every step of the way. I don't know how to do anything without someone there with me anymore.
So you've been afraid every step of the way, which implies you've taken steps forward. Everyone's afraid when they're doing brave things. That's why it's called bravery, or accomplishing something despite being afraid. Idea. Were stuck in place not doing anything, I'd be much more concerned.
I suspect if I had done, I would have seen you much sooner.
We wouldn't want that. As much as I do love to see you. Got so much life left.
She puts a hand up and she like cradles the side of his face. I hope not too much.
Don't say things like that. Look at you, you're a young, vibrant little thing.
She laughs and kind of like pushes his chest a little bit. And she
I don't want to hear
wipes-
anything to the contrary.
Well, I don't know how much longer we have left here, but would you bounce with me?
I would. But there's a condition.
What? She looks at him like, Just gives him the wife look.
Just keep being brave. Keep making strides forward. And don't get too hung up over it. You find someone else that makes you happy. Your happiness is my priority. As it has always been, as it always will be.
She at that, that guilt is like stab, and she sort of looks away.
Don't let this be your last dance. As he stands up, and is ready to accept your follow.
And yeah, I think she. I don't think she says anything else. She's just fully leaning in, enjoying those moments with him, remembering all those bits
Dance.
of him.
A faint music is in the background. Your favorite song. Do you drift away? You don't know when the dance ends. You know that you are sleeping peacefully, comfortably. Maybe a little tears, just because I think you've cried the most out of everybody. So there's a little into a tears. The pillow might be a little tear-soaked, but you were having a great night's sleep. And next up, we have Red.
Hey, Do I roll a d4, Lindy?
You do get to roll a d4. That is correct.
I thought I just got the emotional trauma and none of the
No,
bad.
No,
What says our
just the
three?
emotional trauma.
I rolled a 3.
All trauma, no healing. None for you. So yes. Next up, we have our birthday boy. I mean, Bucky Boone.
Birthday boon.
Birthday Boone. And again, you were talking to Doris a little bit. So correct.
Yeah, of course.
And you look away. And sitting in front of you, when you look back, is a familiar figure. She's looks like the day she disappeared.
And I think he'll triple take on that for a moment and sort of be very caught off guard with that.
Her gray, wispy hair pulled back into a bun, definitely flyaways.
Mm-hmm.
She looks at you like this.
Edith?
Ooh, child, you don't even recognize me no more.
I mean, I do, but I didn't expect to. You caught me off guard. I was, I
Caught you
was
off guard?
keeping upbeat.
Have you remembered nothing I taught you, boy?
Well, of course, I remember everything you taught me. That's
Don't
the only
let
thing that's
people
kept me
catch you off
surviving,
guard.
Edie, but
And I'm
Yeah,
always gonna show up when you least expect it. Those are the two of the things I taught you.
you're also gonna vanish when I least expect it. Unless I take my eyes off you again and you just vanish in the wind. I mean,
Well, you better keep a
Where have you
looking, big
been?
boy. Out and about, they're yon. Same as you.
well, yeah, of course, but I mean, I had to move on. I couldn't exactly just stay there and
Good.
what, just get arrested?
No, you gotta keep on the move, boy. That's what I taught
Of
you.
course, I gotta keep it the boy. I know you did, and I have been. I've been keeping on the move a lot.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
on a
not
train.
arrested. You're doing good.
I am. I on a fancy train. I'm looking at dinosaur bones and things. You know.
You're doing real good, then, boy.
Well, I mean, not real good, but where have you been? Where'd you go?
You're asking us so many questions.
Taught me to.
It's good. Why don't you tell me a little about how you've been? What you've been doing? You ask me a
Mostly I've
question, I
been-
ask you. You ask me
I've
like 8
been-
questions. I get 8.
This is gonna be a long conversation.
Were
I've
you
been
ever
alright.
one for short conversations? No?
It was one for no conversations for a while, but you taught me the
Ah, but
gift
then
of the
you
gab.
learned. You learned. You know, you were a talking boy. Chatty little
Nods.
boon.
You don't have to call me that. Anyway, I've been fine, Edie. I've been on a train. I've been traveling with people. I'm looking for a guy.
Ah, with
you know,
people.
I'm
See,
doing
why
good
you
things.
need me? Why you need me? You got other people. You got your friends. You have some friends now.
I don't know if I can. Well, maybe I can call one of them a friend.
Good. That's very
Maybe
good.
I don't really know. We had a heart to heart, but also you might just die sometime. I don't really know.
Mm. Hey, you know that happen to people sometimes.
I
Sometimes they
don't need
just
to
die.
get attached. But I have friends, I think, or at least a few. One, maybe. Again, I still rob him blind, and I feel bad about that. But he knows I'd rob him blind, and maybe that's okay.
You know, boy, I told you it's important to have a couple people in confidence.
Well, there's you, and then there's maybe August. That's 2. That's a couple. That's enough, right?
Well, that's a good start. You know how we travel around, and I would go talk to specific people. We'd stay there. Not always a
remember, yeah, you had
grift, with some
Get
safe
a person
houses.
in every place.
Yeah, so you have to do it. You got to get to know some people. You have to not grift everybody.
Yeah, try not to, but sometimes they're just so griftable.
was always a smart boy. But you look
Uh,
so tired. Why you look so
Yeah.
tired? I don't look
not
that
been
tired.
sleeping well for a while. It's been a
Mm,
lot of
why
moving
is that?
around, a lot of
You
of
slept
danger,
fine
and
on the
also-
road. Slept fine with
Yeah, but-
danger. Why are you not sleeping?
Well, you're not around, are you? And there's been nobody watching my back but me, so it's been hard to sleep.
Ah, so you need somebody to watch your back. Make those people.
Yeah, why? You're as bad as a penguin.
I like to think I'm better than the penguin.
Yeah, you're a bit better than the penguin. That's true. Fine, maybe I will. Maybe I'll try and find more people to keep confidence with. But I don't think many people would accept what I do.
Hmm? You can always put what you do on pause. I did for a while.
You put it on pause?
I put it on pause. I was a young bird once.
Really?
Yes! I had children.
Yeah, I don't know. I can see that.
I had 2 children. They're running around doing their own thing.
Yeah, they real?
Yeah, they're real. Real as you.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
if
had
you
2
say so,
children and a
Edie.
husband. Yeah. He died, Gator, got him. Then
Yeah, it
raised the
happens.
children. Had to do what I had to do to raise them children. That's how I got in the game.
Understandable.
I was
Well,
I was in the game, grifted my husband, went, oh, don't want to grift him, let's marry him instead. We married, we had 2 children, and then, got eaten by a gator, so then I had to go back on the grift.
Yeah, was that real too? I never quite thought the
Look,
gator
you've
story
not
was
been
real.
you've not been to Louisiana, okay? Nolans got gators, alright? They're everywhere. You don't
Okay,
watch
I'll
yourself.
take your word for it, Edie. I never
You
went
fall
with
in the
you.
wrong
Stay
part of
away
the
from
swamp
that.
with the wrong people, and you get it. Is that how it is?
Well, I'll stay away from the gators. That's fine.
Alright, they taste like chicken, but
Really?
they'll also eat you like chicken.
Is this like a taste like chicken thing? Like everything else tastes like chicken?
No,
when
it's like
doesn't
it
taste
has
chicken?
the texture of fish, but the taste of chicken.
That sounds awful.
It's not that
By the way, just
bad.
saying.
You put it in a po' boy. Ooh, it's so good. Fry it up.
I'll give it a go at some point. Fine, but
'Kay.
Is that your 8 questions? Is that fine now?
Ooh.
We've done our heart to heart. I just it's weird
I
talking.
think I got
real
a
with
couple
you.
more.
Okay.
Right. Do you have any more?
No, it's fine. I have a lot more, but then you'll just get me for more questions, and I want to talk
That's
about
true.
that
You
with
don't want to
You
go to
get
tit
too
for
deep.
tat. I told you tit for tat's important
I
too.
can't go
Did you
tit for tat
forget
with
tit for tat's important? And my tits are amazing. I imagine you'd have a problem
I am
keeping
not.
up with the tat.
No, I'm not saying anything. You're like, no, that's wrong, Edie. I can't. No.
Oh, Chad, you not change. Not change. You're still a scared little boy, but that's okay.
I'm not a scared little boy. I've seen a dinosaur.
Good for you.
You know, that sounded much better before it came out.
Gators are basically dinosaurs, eh?
Yeah, sure. I wonder what they
Yeah.
taste like. Flaky
Seen a
chicken?
lot of them. Yeah, probably. Do you eat any dinosaur?
Unfortunately not. No, they mostly did the eating, I think.
Yeah, that's like gators. So, get somebody, some people, watch your back so you can get some sleep. Maybe take a break. You look stressed. You look tired. How are you supposed to grift people if you're so tired?
Yeah, I guess that's true. I've not been doing as well recently with that, you know.
Sometimes you gotta take
Getting
a break.
harder to do.
You have savings enough, right? Yeah? You got money?
I mean, I kind of know. I don't have money, no.
Okay. You're supposed to gift people with money so you have savings so you can take a break.
Yeah, and I did, but then I
Hello.
spent it.
Boy. Get yourself someone who can handle the money.
Maybe okay, so I've just got to make a load of friends, get somebody for every location, take a break and sleep apparently, and also
Yeah.
get an accountant.
I don't know, accountant to wife
Yeah.
something?
I don't
Women
know
are good with
anybody who's
money.
orderly enough to manage money in that. Well,
Women
maybe
are
I do.
very good with money. Have you talked to women about money? Not enough men talk to women about money, but women are very good with money.
Maybe I will talk to
Good.
a woman about money.
Go talk to some women about money. Huh? Go live some life.
My
Chad.
lack thereof. Yeah,
Go
sure.
on, share. All right.
I've as annoying as you are, I've missed you, Edie.
I've missed you, Chad. If you want a hug, I can oblige one. But only one.
Yeah, okay. All right. He'll go over and give her a hug.
She's all old and wrinkled, but she'll give you a little pat, and you will drift off to sleep.
I was not prepared for that accent, but I'm happy for it.
You said she was from Louisiana.
She's from Louisiana, yeah.
I was like, ooh, I got that.
I was hopeful, and you overblew that hope by a lot, so thank you.
I'm just happy to learn so much about Bucky.
Yeah.
But that we don't know. Like,
Like, no one
we don't
knows.
know, but don't
Bucky.
know. It's-
I need Edie to turn up like once every fortnight and have a go at Bucky. Just like, see someone get to Bucky.
Oh, child, I see you no but listening. Why you know this? So, last, but certainly not least in this shtick of last bit of dream therapy. Oh, you can roll a d4, by the way, Steve. It's fine. Mr. Jones. Dr. Jones is Dr. Doris with Mr.
Yes, it's Mr. Jones. But Doris is doing a Jones cosplay, so
This is her
maybe Jones is doing a
psychiatric
Doris
outfit.
cosplay.
Maybe that's the case. I don't know.
Maybe.
And you were speaking a little bit with Doris, and you
Mhm.
blink, and Doris is no
Fine.
longer there.
Oh.
I wanted it to be your wife so bad, but I thought about it, and it's not your wife.
Okay, who is it?
It looks like Mina.
No. Jones pauses and he says,
But like
Miss
like Mina, like sitting in the
Staunton?
chair like this, legs crossed. Yes. Oh,
"Yes, yes.
oh no, darling. No. I'm the technician.
Oh, the technician. Lovely to see you again.
Yes,
Is this a
yes.
follow-up about my interest
Yes.
in the internship? Oh, good.
A little
All
bit,
right.
yes. How are you? Have you been handling everything so far? I mean, a lot of humans, their psyches are just so fragile, you know.
Yes, the humans do have fragile psyches, but so
Mhm.
far it's been relatively, well, survivable. Is
Oh,
probably the
good.
tamest way to put it. We're all still alive, which is good. It's been quite an unusual circumstance. I know that when the other Miss Staunton returned, are we alone here?
Well, as long as we can be.
When the less fascinating Miss Staunton returned from her jaunt, then Seriously. It's she was quite disturbed. Well, not disturbed, but bedraggled, perhaps overwhelmed by her experience.
That
And I'd
does
imagine that
often
she-
happen, yes.
Yes. The others seem to have similar reactions, and I, in my own way, am managing things all right. I am curious as to whether or not all of these strange occurrences have had some sort of thread running between them. Creature on the tracks, the journey to prehistoric times. Everyone keeps saying things happen in threes, but we also saw a little girl who was terrifying. I'm not sure if that was it or not.
I do not think the little girl had anything to do. I got to see a bit of Miss
You don't?
Staunton's memories. No, I don't think she's the third. But I do see
But
how she
but we are
upset
right. So
you.
she was a pill.
Yes, no, absolute abhorrent
Yes.
little thing.
Okay. Good.
Yes.
Yes.
Um,
Horrible.
Yes, just abhorrent. No, you said there was a connecting thread. Everything is connected to in a sort of way, you see.
Oh,
Time
yes.
is like a...
See that?
People say time's like circles. That's not right. Time's more like a tapestry. So many threads being pulled in and out, woven, rewoven, depending on what's happening.
Yes. I very much like that analogy.
Yes, it's a good one.
Yes, I've
Like
often thought about the
Raphael.
universality of all things and the interconnectedness, but I suppose time would fall under that as well.
Yes.
Wonderful. Can you tell me more about well, your people, where you come from, in so much as you will not break my fragile psyche?
Yes, but I can only tell you so much before we have a formal meeting. This is a bit of an informal check-in, you see. But a formal meeting, we are the Great Race. I think that the yith is sometimes used as a
Yes, I've heard it
thing.
referred to as such sometimes.
Yes, sometimes it's used as a suffix for us, but we are a time-traveling species.
Ooh. So you
They
have the
can-
ability intrinsically to travel across time spans.
We can send our consciousness through times. Yes. And use that ability
Interesting.
to swap with other mortals.
And do you have any sort of intrinsic morality or ethos to your organization, a purpose for your
Oh.
being?
Of course. Well, we have to ensure the great race's survival. We also like to
Naturally.
document and study the different timelines and keep, make sure things are going on course as projected.
Oh, from an academic standpoint.
Oh, yes, we are very into bookkeeping. We
Goodness.
have I don't think we have an appropriate number in your language. Beyond trillions of tomes of worth of knowledge of, because we have to not just keep an eye on like one planet's timeline. You see, Earth, Terra is one small planet in the, universe.
Yes, I can imagine that, from what I've seen, the
Lots of
universe has
paperwork.
many different inhabitable civilizations and
It's
planets.
very true. I mean, not all are able to exist in different atmospheres and planets, but
Of course.
in the future, the Great Race will inhabit Terra, Earth, so we like to keep an eye on it.
Oh, that sounds good. I look forward to it. What happens within my
Unfortunately,
lifetime?
Mr. Jones, it will not happen within the next,
Oh,
human lifetimes. Humans will be extinct by the time it happens, but
oh,
it will
rats.
happen. I know. A bit unfortunate, but,
Yes.
it is what it is.
So, yes, I see. Well,
I do find humans
is
a
there
bit
anything?
interesting, though. Certainly know how to
really?
throw a wrench in the works of some things at times.
I find them mostly to be annoying.
That's what I mean by throwing a wrench in things. But not just our things, they throw a wrench in everybody's things.
Yes, they do
Several
like to
outer gods have
stick their
attempted
finger
to...
in the pie, so to speak.
Yes, several outer gods have attempted to dominate Earth multiple times since humans have existed upon it, and they've not succeeded. So, humans have a great tenacity. We like to monitor it. The funsies.
Well, there's a first time for everything, I suppose.
There is.
I'm sure that you will be
indeed.
successful where others have failed, if you so choose
yes.
to dominate the human race.
Well, no. Thank you, but we kindly decline the offer. We have our plans already. We'll be conquering an insectoid race that precedes your race.
Well, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. This has been rather delightful. Should
Mhm.
you survive your expedition to find this Professor Lakes, we'll be in
Yes.
contact.
Oh,
Reach
yes, I would
out.
very much appreciate that. I live in Sacramento, and again, he's given her his resume and everything.
Yes,
He's like,
yes, no,
"It's
we have your
Edison Jones
resume."
in Sacramento. There are 358 other people with the surname Jones there, but I'm the only Edison.
Excellent. Yes. Well, I do have the information for your office as well. Your office. I will reach out there on your return.
Wonderful. Yes, if I survive, I should return there. If not, I would recommend that you speak with my romance partner. Her name is
Oh.
Irma Kiwi. She is a naturalist and entomologist, and would be a very useful addition, especially as you reach out to other insectoid races. We have an
Ah.
insect in our family as well.
Oh, very fascinating. Yes, I would love to read it. May I list you as a referral? If I
Yes,
speak to her.
you can take my recommendation for Irma in advance. She is a very nice person and good at holding hands, although I do not see how that would apply.
Excellent. Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Jones. I hope I've sated some of your curiosity.
You certainly have. And he rises to shake her hand,
Yes, and she will offer it.
like ending a job interview, and,
Yes.
gives a
And,
fake Edison smile.
And as you shake and smile, you drift off into the most pleasant of dreams. Just the most pleasant of sleeps.
Fields of celery.
Fields of celery.
Running through fields of celery.
Can I interrupt for a second and just highlight
Please.
how quickly Edison Jones went, I for one welcome our new alien liberal.
Yeah, absolutely.
He is on record as seeing the Yith as superior to humanity in every race and doesn't know why we're waiting.
As long as they don't add spice to any foods, he'll be fine.
They wouldn't.
They wouldn't
Come on.
dare.
These guys? No. Although,
Please.
that technician.
That's. Yep.
Does this class as cheating? That's what I want to know.
This is but this is the closest thing that Edison has ever had to an erotic dream.
Oh, wonderful. You roll
And
me
I
a
rolled a 2.
d4? Okay,
I
good.
rolled a 2.
Excellent. Wonderful. And so everyone has a great night's sleep. And we wake up the next morning on the train. It's about to pull into Denver. Good morning, everyone.
Oh. Yes, good morning. Oh, August? Jones leans out of his sleeper bunk. August?
Oh, what's that, Mr. Jones?
I wasn't speaking in my sleep, was I?
Oh, no, probably not.
Oh, phew, what a relief. That would have been embarrassing.
Wait, what time is it? Oh, shoot, it's 10 minutes after I was meant to get up. I'm sorry, Mr. Jones. And he's like hurrying, rolling over, slowing his life out.
August. August. Puts
Yes,
his hand
Mr.
on his
Jones.
shoulder.
Yeah.
Appreciate your punctuality.
Are you feeling okay, Mr. Jones?
Yes, I just had a very restful sleep. A very wonderful dream. Parts of it escaped me. But there was celery. Miss Staunton was there, but not Miss Staunton. Miss Staunton, did you have a dream about me?
She's there putting her hair into her hairnet, and she's like,
Yeah.
no, I didn't, Mr. Jones.
You're welcome.
I think I'll be glad of that. And in a change to her outfit, she's affixing a nice brooch piece of jewelry. That's huge. in the Victorian
that
morning
is.
code.
That is.
His head out, sorry, through the little kind goes, I'm real sorry. He had a good night's sleep. I don't know what's come over him.
Mina
I'm lively. I'm
chuckles a little
rambunctious.
bit, and she just shrugs. Good morning, August.
August, did you see that she's wearing a
Morning.
brooch?
How did you have time to notice that?
I noticed everything. A very
Right.
high spot hidden skill.
I'm still 5 minutes past being fully awake, and I ain't sure if we're allowed to comment on her brooch or not.
I think we are. You know what? Let's just let it slide. We don't need to bring it up any further.
You're right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought it back up.
It's all right. I forgive you.
It's nearly breakfast time, and
Yes.
and we're getting into Denver. They got newspapers. I asked the person yesterday. I think I had a
Oh,
weird
good.
dream.
Did you? Was there celery in yours?
No, the penguin was there.
Oh, Doris.
Right.
Yes,
Yes. The
same.
poker. Yeah.
Yes, I also had a Doris dream.
Wait, what?
It's not uncommon to dream about the same thing. Does your
Sh-
teeth
she
falling
is-
out or
Wait,
a penguin therapist?
wait, what? Did I tell you?
No, that was what I dreamed about. Doris and I had a lovely talk about her credentials.
Miss Staunton, did you dream about the penguin?
Sorry.
It's right up in her
You
face.
shout that down the
Yeah,
whole
just down
carriage.
the
It's like-
She's gonna come up to the bunk because I guess this is gonna be more of a conversation. And she doesn't want to shout it down the train. Yes, actually.
Well, that's 3 of us.
Wait, did everybody have
So
a
see,
dream
it is
about
common.
the penguin?
Yeah.
Wait. Doris. I want to make sure we're talking about the same penguin.
Yes, the stuffed
yeah.
penguin belonging
The-
to, and then she's gonna.
the only
her head's
one.
gonna spin to Mr. Bailey, who she was sleeping beneath the previous night.
Yeah.
Is Doris there?
Mina!
Sit there. Go to the bed.
Mina's
That
such a bottom.
penguin. Listen. Pillow princess. Thank you very much.
Sorry.
Anyway.
Oh, there's Doris now. Where are her glasses?
Well, were you all in a sort of office with a comfortable couch and
Yes.
right?
Should have been a
Doris.
counseling session.
Doris,
you-
give us a sign if you had a dream about us.
We all stare at Doris intently.
And because she is a taxidermied penguin, she does not move.
Is Mr. Bailey conscious and awake and
He looks like
paying
he's
attention
waking
to
up
this?
with all the ruckus that's been going on. But he
Not
has
paying
also
attention to
been
this conversation?
heavily injured, so
Yeah.
he's been kind of somewhat sedated with painkillers. So, but he's like drowsily waking up. He seems to be becoming aware now. But yeah. Seems like he's just now waking up.
Did anybody else see anyone else in their dreams?
Well,
Yeah.
yes,
Far off distant look. Yes.
Yeah, I saw somebody I knew too.
far off, distant look, specifically not towards Mina. Yes.
August goes back to getting changed.
I wonder if that's Doris's way to help communicate, kind of like those great race people.
Yes, the great race people.
Why on earth are they communicating through a penguin?
Well, no, that's what I mean. They communicated through, well, I mean, for me, I saw my mother, and I haven't seen her since I was about 6 years old.
Did she offer you a job?
Job? No. Wait,
Different
no?
then.
Was she meant to?
I don't know. Did you submit an application?
No.
I had a very normal dream. My dream was normal.
For you, I assume.
Yes, for me. What about breakfast, August?
Right.
We should be at the station at watch out. Looks like
About 20 minutes?
I reckon 2.5 minutes, 20 minutes. That's exactly what I just did the first time.
Enough time for everyone to
find
get
my
dressed
shoes.
and ready for the day. Yeah.
Yep. And I will be sure to go and secure a sensible breakfast for us.
Do any of you feel as though your sleep was unrestful?
No,
I
for
feel
once,
better than I
actually
have in
feel-
several days.
Yeah, I
I
feel
feel
better
pretty
too.
great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Doris.
Would everybody else like breakfast?
Yes, let's have breakfast.
All right. And he'll do like a little head count. He'll do like a little, like an ordery sheet. He knows like it's going to vary what's going to be there, but he's going to have a rough idea of what people are wanting.
So proud.
Because Denver's like one of the biggest stations, right? So
It
I'm
is.
imagining
It
it's
is.
gonna be
There's gonna be little
busier,
restaurants. Yeah.
So. And we're a big group.
Absolutely.
Yes, Denver will make Salt Lake City look like Cherokee, Wyoming.
It's definitely gonna be the
bigger.
biggest city you've been in since Sacramento, probably.
But I'm trying to guess, like probably not as big as Sacramento, but up there, right?
Yeah, not as
Maybe
big as
on
Sacramento,
par,
but it's getting
yeah.
up there.
How far away are we from our destination at this point?
Golden is. I wrote this
Days
down.
wise and things, and
So once you're in Denver, the time from Denver to Golden is a 1.5 hour train ride, a 3-ish hour horse ride, or a 9 to 10 hour walk. It's about 24 miles.
oh, so this is basically our destination, pretty much now.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna get to
Pretty-
Denver. There's like a train. Usually, like trains only go to the smaller towns like once a day. There's a train that goes twice a day
Right.
to Golden from Denver because it's so
Yeah,
close.
someday Golden will be a part of the Denver metropolitan area.
Mm-hmm.
Someday.
Yeah. Today's not this day in 1883.
That's day.
But,
in
yeah. As it is now, Tuesday, April 10th.
Well, it's Tuesday.
Yep. And you're gonna get there around 7 a.m. Denver.
Wonderful.
Is there anything anyone wants to do before the
Sounds positive.
train comes to a stop?
Don't think so on my side.
No.
Mostly just gather myself after.
Gather
That
yourself.
sleep.
Yeah. Understandable.
Probably still hear snoring coming from Rise.
He's still there. I think Kitty would talk to her dad a little bit while they're getting ready.
Sure.
Maybe quiz him on whether he
He had a dream
also
of your
had
mother.
interesting dreams.
He had a dream of your mother. I'm just having tea. talking.
Nice to see her, really, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Really good to see you.
Well, I guess we're almost in Denver, so we're almost at our destination.
Yes. Quite exciting.
Yeah.
Train's coming into the station. The porters are starting to gather your luggage so they can unload it as soon as you stop for yourselves, because this is the end of the line for this train. Get off, and despite it being 7 a.m., the train station is pretty hustling and bustling. There's not all the shops are open yet around there, but all the little restaurants that serve breakfast are up and serving breakfast. There's little egg custard tarts. There's people are serving something as plain as porridge or oatmeal. There's fancier breakfasts with, fruit and stews and pastries and whatnot. Actually have some bakeries here, which is really nice. In August, you're able to find basically whatever you need off of everyone's breakfast orders.
Everyone stick together, all right? We are in the big city now. Does everyone have their buddy?
Everyone, we're all scattered to the winds.
Yeah, just scattered to the winds immediately. Yeah.
No
Right.
one's there to even hear him say that. It's just they've all wandered off.
Turns around, they're gone.
So where is everybody
mind.
doing here at Denver Station?
Do we know our what we're meant to do? As in, are we meeting? Are we getting meeting?
Yeah, how do we get to
That-
Golden from here?
Yeah. What's the plan that we know about? I
You
suppose.
probably should check the telegram office to see if Mr. Marsh has messaged you guys.
Okay.
Because this would be the next big stop that he would send correspondence to have waiting for you. But you do know that there's a train that goes twice a day from Denver to Golden.
Okay.
I mean, I think that would be at the top of Jones's list. Is
Sure.
Itinerary.
Else
That's
going
the first
to
thing
the
he thinks
telegram station.
of. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and anyone else who wants to go with him. But
Yeah.
I think this is probably after they get a chance to eat, which is Jones
For
living
sure.
dangerously.
Yes. Ooh. Yeah. Everyone has a really
Eat
good
first
breakfast.
and then find out when the train leaves.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, risky. He's had a good night's sleep.
Scandalous. All right.
I think Ryan will go to the telegram office. as
Okay.
well.
So Ryan
Yeah,
and Edison and Kitty.
I think Kitty will too, because she
Mr. Jones.
hesitated to do the whole telegram thing at the
Yeah.
last stop. So she'll go and check on
Well, I
telegrams.
guess we'll stay with the luggage.
Okay. What about Mina and Bucky? Where do you two do?
I don't know. I think Mina is gonna just kind of putter around a little bit and
Okay.
just because she's got no one to send a telegram to.
Yeah.
I mean, she could go and find out about the mission.
Yeah, I think
But-
maybe spotting Mina pottering around them, Bucky would probably just go and potter around with them and just be like, "Do you mind if I
Sure.
join you? I don't really have anybody to send messages to, and besides, it'd be nice to have a walk."
Of course. You care to do a bit of window shopping?
Oh, I'd love to.
Wonderful. So you're going window shopping. There's again a lot of little stores around the train. But we'll go to the telegram office first. You get there and there's a smartly dressed chap. He's got the arm suspenders with his sleeves rolled up, a little hat, and he's like,
Goodness.
hey, how can I help you today?
Hello. Kitty, do you have anything that you wish to do first? We do need to check the timetables for the departures to Golden, Colorado, and I have a telegram to send for our contact, Mr. Marsh. But Kitty,
well-
do you want to accomplish anything?
I'm gonna check to see if I happen to have any telegrams, and I probably should write at least one. But maybe we should check when the next train's going so we don't miss
Yes.
anything.
I suppose you don't have to ask anyone about the whereabouts of your father. He's out there.
Yes, that
He's
is
hanging out
true.
with
We found
August
him.
by the luggage.
Jones just writes one to Marsh, same as he always does.
You have one
That's it.
from
It's boring.
Marsh.
Oh, a reply for Mr. Marsh.
Telegram to Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones, stop. Thank you for keeping me updated. Stop. Still no word about Professor Lakes on my end. Stop. Booked you all rooms at the Astor House Hotel. Stop. 822 12th Street, Golden. Stop. Be wary. Stop. I hear some of Cope's goons might be in the area. Stop. And it's from
That's
Marsh.
alarming. I share all that with Kitty. Just immediately, so I'm not the only one to hear about it. His rival, this Cope fellow, apparently has muscle in his pocket. But we're a capable group. They can't be worse than dinosaurs.
Well, well, they were pretty bad. But yes, all right. I guess. I mean, in theory, they don't know that we're necessarily working for Mr. Marsh. At least, I've never worked with Mr. Marsh before, so I wouldn't be recognized, but I'm not sure about anyone else. But I suppose it makes it interesting that we need to ask around without asking the wrong people, I suppose.
Yes, we should be cautious about who we disclose our mission to. I'm going to write back to Mr. Marsh, thanking him for the accommodations, and also, pardon me, telegram operator person.
Yes, how can I help
When
you?
is the train to Golden departing?
The train from Golden departs at 10.
10 in the morning. Oh, all right. Don't have long though. Then only a mere 2.5 hours.
Yeah, about 2.5. They
Right.
stop
The
boarding
Astor
15 minutes
Hotel.
too.
Do I get the impression that the Astor Hotel is that in Golden?
That's in Golden, yeah.
It said
Okay,
Golden,
good. Doesn't
yeah.
make any sense for him to book the hotel here if we're leaving in 3 hours. Yep. Okay,
Basically, yeah.
right. All right, I take all that information and I process it.
Lindy,
Yes.
sorry, can I don't want to retcon necessarily, but I feel Kitty would have talked to her father about the plan, as in,
Sure,
is he
sure,
continuing
absolutely.
with us or
He would want to
departing in Denver?
go with you to Golden and just he understands that you have your investigation to do and he doesn't want to get in the way, but even if he just hangs out in the hotel and kind of reacclimatizes to civilization, he'd prefer not to travel the whole train ride home by himself.
Okay, perfect. So, Mr. Edison, when you write your message to Miss... Wait, I don't know. I don't want to impose on Mr. Marsh for another person. Hopefully the hotel will have another room available. My father's
Yes.
going to continue on with us, but
If not, he can use my bed. I can sleep on the floor. That's fine.
no, don't worry. I'm sure there'll be rooms aplenty in Golden. Don't worry. I was wondering about telling Mr. Marsh that there was an extra body coming, but let's hold off on that for now. But I think I will write one to my aunt to let her know that her brother is alive.
Yes, she
gosh,
might
how to
want to
put
know
that in the
that.
telegram. Yes.
Good
all right.
news! Exclamation point. Stop. Your brother is
She
alive.
starts writing.
Stop.
Well, yeah.
Goodbye.
I think she'll
Period.
write.
Kitty Cartwright.
She'll write it and look at it and go, all right, this is good. I think I'll just write it with my own
It's very clear and to the point.
reflections, and I'll take another sort of piece of paper and start writing something a little more personal, but still
Sure.
pretty thing. So
Yeah, to the point because
Anyways,
it's a telegram, but
yes.
little more
a
personality
little more
behind
like
it.
good news. I found father. We'll have to tell
He's
you all about it
okay.
when we
Yeah.
arrive. We're heading to Golden together. But and I'm sure he will contact you himself very soon. Can't wait to
Yeah.
see you again. Something like that, you know. But
Yeah.
stop.
Beautiful.
That works
Sent.
too, I suppose.
No, no worries. And
Drawn
Edison
out.
updates Marsh, I'm sure.
Yeah, updates Marsh on. Gosh, he hasn't really said, "Hey, we went back in time," and he doesn't see
No.
the need to.
No,
So
how would he?
he's
Yeah,
kind
but
of just
maybe
like we've
don't
arrived in
mention
Denver.
that. We'll just yeah.
Yeah, no one on the
Proceeding to
train
Golden.
seemed to realize y'all had gone back in time once you got out of the time bubble either.
Yeah. So it's like, what's the point? What's he
What's
gonna
the
do?
point?
Right. And he would say, because Marsh knows Reggie Cartwright, right?
Yes.
He knows Kitty's
Yeah,
father.
he would have known.
He'll
Kitty.
say, we had, like, he would phrase it in such a way that's like, we had the good fortune to find Kitty's father, who's been missing for 3 years, and he has
Yes.
joined us. Like, he doesn't do that as a way to be like, get him a hotel room. He's just dropping that
Yeah,
information.
just dropping
in
the
there that we
information.
have one more.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah, we were
before
on our
setting.
way to look for someone, but we found this person.
We happened
Yes.
across.
Hey,
happened
look,
to
cross
we're
this
good
guy.
at finding people.
We're so good
Yeah.
at finding missing people. Look. See?
Look, here is a case example.
Yes.
This is
Of
my
us
resume.
finding
On the
someone.
way. It was great. Yeah, wonderful. Thank you. Make that note. And Ryan,
Mm.
who are you sending a telegram to? Are you?
So I like
Oh, Ryan,
the
you're
idea.
here, Mr. Hawk. So hello.
Yeah, I like the idea that
Sleepyhead.
those two were talking and Ryan was at the back because he had to get changed quickly because he slept in. I
Yeah.
like to think that his clothes he's just put something on. They're a bit more,
Ah,
haberdashery,
Jason,
and his
busy night, I
hair's not
see.
as combed. So yeah, and he wants to send a telegram to Sophia.
Ah, yes.
And in the telegram, he's essentially going to kind of like just do a check-in, say I'm
Yeah.
got to Denver, that we found Kitty's father as well.
Yes.
That he will have a hell of a lot of stories to tell when he gets back, and basically wishing that she's well and that he's always thinking of them both. Because it's very true, he hasn't sent a telegram since
He
he's gone,
hasn't.
and it did slip his mind until that happened.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, I should.
I
So
should.
he'll do that.
Yeah.
And check if there's any telegrams for himself. I doubt there would be.
No.
And once he's done, just join up with Kitty and Edison.
For sure.
Hawks, hello.
Hi.
You were sleeping quite a long time today.
Yeah. It was a nice sleep. Enjoyed
No
it.
night
Oh,
Didn't wanna
somebody
stay
else
up.
had a scandalous dream.
I wouldn't call it scandalous. It was pleasant.
Yes, pleasant.
Right. I hope you both slept well.
Yes,
Yes.
very well, thank you.
Everyone did. We all had dreams about therapy with Doris.
What?
We all had dreams about therapy with Doris. He yells at the top of his lungs.
Edison.
I thought he couldn't hear me.
Well, we're at the telegram station. We don't need to shout.
Oh,
Right.
I'm sorry.
Right.
The penguin.
Yes, I'm aware of what the penguin is. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Well, I suppose
Did you
that's
have a
not
dream
the-
about this?
Yeah, I did. But I suppose that's not the strangest thing that has happened to us, right?
No, it is not.
Yeah.
The bar is set very low.
Did you talk to someone afterwards?
A,
To make it a very
personal
pleasant-
acquaintance that is not Mina Staunton? Yes.
That's an
Oh.
odd way of putting it, Mr. Jones.
No, I get
Very
it.
specific.
Yeah.
No, you don't. You don't.
Yeah,
You
well,
don't get it. No.
I
What do you
mean,
get, Kitty?
well, I don't know how scandalous it was.
Let's
but
end this conversation here and just agree that we all had a good night's sleep.
I
Sure,
just
Mr.
give.
Jones. Are you?
give-
Is that a little red in your cheeks? I think. Maybe not. Maybe it was.
No,
just
I
red.
never have red in my cheeks. My blood circulation is very even.
I give Ryan a look to say maybe I'll tell you about it.
Right,
I'll tell you
okay.
about it.
Mm-hmm.
This might sound like a strange thing, but I wonder if Mr. Bailey is heading in the same direction as us.
Now that would be one hell of a coincidence, wouldn't it?
Well, he has so far.
Didn't we talk to Mr. Bailey about where he was going? Wasn't he going east?
Yes. His final
Yes.
destination is New York.
Okay, so there is no
So we will part
way
ways from him
you
here.
go
in
to
theory.
Golden to go to New York. There's
It
just
would
no
be.
way.
I mean, it's not a typical route.
It would be
no.
such an
Not
unusual
a typical
circumstance.
route, is it, Lynn?
It would be. That's not how people typically get to New York from Denver, but
Almost supernatural.
it would
Yeah,
be
weird. We'll
weird
see.
if he did go to Golden.
Super
on his way to
weird,
New
as
York.
in, yeah. Okay. Okay. It's a good idea. Okay. We'll
saying.
wait and see what's on the train then.
Yeah, you haven't talked to
Again,
him
the
about
bar
a
is very
specific
low.
route. But he is going
Uh-huh.
to New York.
Okay.
Eventually.
Okay.
Look, at one point our lives, I'm pretty sure we're tied to him, so I'm okay with him sticking around where we can keep an eye on him.
Well, that's
Hey,
kind of
as
the
long
thinking.
as he keeps getting injured and we keep surviving, I'm cool with it. You know? Right.
Yep.
So we know where we're going, Mr. Jones. You got
Golden, Colorado.
wonderful.
10 o'clock, I think, is the train. So we got a couple
Yes,
of hours.
that's the
wonderful.
partial time, and we've received accommodations. He shows like the telegram that he got from Marsh.
Yeah.
But
Well, that
also
gives
there's
us-
something in here that is a bit hush hush, and shows him the thing about Marsh's warning about the thugs.
I will
Oh.
say a couple people
Oh.
did from your train have moseyed their way to the telegram's office as well. It seems like it took a bit longer at breakfast. That would include 2 businessmen on a business trip and
Wait, the same ones from the original?
yes.
Yeah.
This is a business
Okay.
trip.
And
a
the lady whose leg's not broken, one of the triplets.
Uh-huh.
She comes
Now
up
we
in
can tell the
telegram office as
difference. That one has working legs.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
yes.
we don't have to go until it's not until 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna go shopping. We need, wonderful things to make the travel a lot better. We can get some
Do?
chocolate, some snacks,
Oh.
some celery.
Yes, good idea. Let's go to the grocer.
Yeah. And we can meet all the others and at least make this final part of the journey as pleasurable as possible. It shouldn't take. Mr. Jones, you studied the journey. How long will it take us to get to Golden from here?
Oh, not very long. How long to the
Hour and a
minute will
half.
it take?
Hour and a
1
half.
hour. Well, 90 minutes. Actually,
minutes?
technically 87 minutes.
Wonderful.
But
Thank
that
you, Mr.
is, we have
be there
a
before
margin for
noon.
error.
Of course. So
Yes.
light snacks. I get what you mean. I'm gonna go shopping. If anyone else
I will
wants to
join
come,
you.
Well, maybe we can
wonderful.
find someone to look after our luggage so that Mr. August doesn't have to just stand there for 2 hours.
I kind of
Well,
think August likes
That's what I'm
it.
paying him for.
Is that weird that August enjoys minding the luggage?
Think?
I wish we were also lucky to enjoy our work.
Yeah. I think he genuinely does enjoy looking after the luggage.
Well, we can offer. He will probably
Yeah.
be flustered and indecisive about it.
Right. Well, isn't he
Speaking
collecting
of-
stamps? We should at least get a stamp.
Yeah, every telegram office.
his
right?
dead mother.
He's been.
Well,
Hey, it doesn't have to.
it can be
connect
for
to-
him.
Yeah, this can be for him.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
And I would like to get a stamp from the
Sure.
telegram.
You're able to do so.
Also, while we're on our way over there to speak with August over there, I heard that Ms. Staunton and Mr. Boone said they would go window shopping. Do they have a home together? Why would they need windows?
Kitty, do you
Oh,
want to answer this? Yep.
it just means looking in windows and kind of musing about what you might buy. You don't actually often.
It's not shopping at all.
It's
Well, that's
browsing.
the point. You're looking in the windows and sort of fantasizing about what you might buy. I mean, to be honest, maybe they'll buy something too. It's a way to casually wander around,
a
not
hilarious
knowing what
group
you're
we
looking
are.
for and seeing if you find something.
Bunch of weirdos. All right, let's go over to August.
Okay.
So as you go that way, August, you've been watching the luggage with Mr. Cartwright, Reggie. He's kind of decided that this is quite a hustling, bustling station, and he's only had one other person to be with for the past 5 years in dinosaurs, so it's a bit much to suddenly be away from people for so many years and then have like the train and then this. So he's kind of just hanging out with you by the luggage. I will say he did walk away to a vendor within eyesight of the luggage to buy a smoking pipe and some tobacco and matches, and he's come back with the pipe. And you don't mind if I have a smoke, do you, Mr. Hope?
Oh, mind at all. You want me to light it for you?
Oh, please, yes.
And August will take care, kind of lighting up the pipe, making
Thank
sure
you.
it's patted down, and then strike the match.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is. Oh, I missed this. This is something I did not have past 5 years.
Well, it makes you look very distinguished. I'm glad that you're getting
You
back
think
to your
so?
habits.
Yes.
Yes, I think so. Very very refined, and you know, if anything, I'm sure you cut a more striking figure now than you ever did before with the lifestyle you was leading.
Thank you, Mr. Hope. Think they'll have some good tailors in Golden. I was thinking about needing to get some new wardrobe. I've lost quite a few pounds since my adventures, and so I'm sure my wardrobe back home isn't gonna fit me. And also, we're nowhere near back home, so I figure I should get some new suits made.
Well, I'd say there's tailors everywhere. The quality of the work I couldn't comment on yet, as I ain't never met a tailor from Golden, but I'm sure while we're there you could always order some suits to be made if you got a particular tailor that you're missing.
You're probably right. It's
The kind of
so
work
many
we'll be
things.
doing in Denver, I should think a very fine suit wouldn't be necessary.
Thank you. I've just been so long that I've kind of feeling that I want to dress to impress, wear something not covered in the outdoors.
Well, when I was asking about the breakfast and the best place to go, I did hear from some of the gentlemen porters there are some very fine stores not too far from here too. Reasonable places, reasonable prices. He clears his throat, not wanting to presume that there's going to be a cash flow issue, but having a fair certainty there must be because, he's just appeared from 3 years' absence in the middle of nowhere, so...
Yep. Yeah. Well, suppose I should, I do have some gold on me. I probably could exchange that. Has the dollar become more common these days?
Well, I imagine in most parts, but I mean, gold is gold.
That is true. I mean, in California 5 years ago, gold was more readily accepted than the dollar, so if you think I should do some exchanging, I should probably do it here in Denver.
I think that's a fine idea. I think, plus when we arrive, we should be making a good impression here. And he's going to reach into his jacket pocket and he's going to pull out his little pocketbook and he's going to hand over his allowance for the day. We ain't got a lot of time, and save you some trouble till we're settled. At least get some few things for creature comforts. A man deserves a good pair of shoes at least.
Well, I did get a pair of shoes, but well, would you come shopping with me, August? I'm sure we could use that money to have someone else look after the luggage, and we could go get a few things ourselves.
Well, he looks around. I should not be doing the porter's jobs after all. He digs into another pocket and pulls out like some extra change that he has so he can tip the porter to watch the luggage.
Yeah, and the porter would be happy to watch the luggage as it doesn't have to turn around until much later.
And he'll say, we'll be on the golden bound train.
We'll load it up as soon as it pulls in.
Thank you. Well, after you, Mr. Cartwright, I'll be happy to help. I'm great at carrying things.
You look like it. All muscle. I used to look like you when I was your age. Much younger.
Well, I dare say you got more muscles than me. I mean, look how well you did with the dinosaurs.
No, that's not muscle, that's
like
all.
awkwardly scratches the back of his head as he recalls he survived all 30 seconds with the dinosaurs.
I know, the poor boy. Yes, well, it's more dumb luck than anything, I figure.
I'm hoping I can get a box of handgun ammunition.
Yes, let's. I am all for all of us having ammunition. Let's go. I've got some any paper bills and my checkbook. Had used those for kindling over the past 5 years, but not a lot of use for gold. So I hung on to that. So I've got. Let's go get some. Let's go exchange some gold. There's like an exchange, like a bank you can go to.
Yeah.
And
so,
he
yeah,
has...
August will kind of help, but he'll be kind of staying quiet and like Mr. Cartwright take the lead.
Yeah.
The kind of things he wants to look at is fine with August. He's just kind of happy to be invited and going along.
He pulls out some gold nuggets, and the bank appraises them, which they were able to do at this period of time, and he gets $200 for Yeah. Gold's worth a lot. And he didn't have a use for it in prehistoric times, but he figured maybe I shouldn't dump that in case I do escape. And I need to get home.
Yeah, right.
So he will take you around August and get a second, a non-tailored suit, but like a nicer suit than you were able to get in Gunnison, and a new pair of shoes,
Some clean undershirts.
some
and...
multiple pairs of undershirts and underwears, and a suitcase. Some luggage. You get a little more stock than basics. And you are
We'll get
out
a shoe
shopping.
shine too, Lindy, while we're there.
They'll get your shoes shined as well, because it's always more exciting to get your, sit together and get your shoes shined.
So with the newspaper and pretend
Yes.
like we know what's going on in life.
Yep. And he's like, goodness, I barely understand the news these days. And while you two are shopping around, Bucky and Mina, you guys are window shopping. What you looking for? Looking for anything in particular, or are you just looking around?
Mina's
having a
just
look.
browsing. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Since you guys are
what a nice
just
browse.
looking around, can you give me spot hidden checks to see what you notice?
I can try.
Is it
Cool.
the South Lake monster?
It's not.
Oh,
Woo! Mina.
don't tell me I can only roll good when I'm shopping. Come on.
Susie,
Okay.
how dare you fulfill
as
this
good.
stereotype?
So, you two are looking around, but you have to leave the train station first. First you hit the little train station shops, then you branch out a little bit because you've got some time. You've got till 10, probably 9:45 if Mr. Jones had it his way. And you notice there is like a big bulletin board, with like current events, things for like Denver specifically, and there's a second bullet board for like the surrounding areas because it's a hub, so a lot of people passing through all sorts of. And the Denver side looks really normal, looks really fine. The general area side has a couple of normal flyers on it, but the rest are all missing persons posters.
God, okay.
Ooh.
And Mina, with your extreme success, you notice that they're all children.
Oh. Ooh, 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 ooh.
No, Susie, it's ooh woo.
Yeah.
Mina, she's gonna turn to Bucky. and-
Dozens. Probably a good,
Yeah.
4 or 5 dozen missing
Good
persons posters,
lord.
all children seemingly between the ages of 5 and 15.
I think that's what Mina says. She's like, good lord. Was there an accident, do you think? Or...
I don't know. I mean, I read that story once about the Pied Piper and all that, but that's a lot of children going missing.
And it was in Germany.
It was. We don't have many Germans around here.
It says they've been going, the towns that you notice that these posters are from Golden, Georgetown, and Silver Plume. Those are the 3 main towns you're seeing missing persons posters from.
Seems a bit like a very specific range of ages and
Only
locations.
children.
You know,
We're
I
headed to
don't mean
Golden,
be-
right?
We
Sorry?
are. I don't mean to be too grim. I just this don't seem right. It's got to be intentional, you know.
Yes. Like Mina's clearly very like, this is like
Yeah.
really wigging her out.
Not normal. Usually there's like a wide variety of ages. Usually some wanted posters.
Yeah.
But no. Just missing persons. So many missing persons. And also like the wanted posters are wanted information on the
Right.
disappearances. Yeah.
Do any of them have sort of like a location even nearby to go and like? Are they saying to give information to this place, like sort of thing?
Yes, it says most of them are like if it's from Georgetown, it's like please inform so and so in Georgetown. But there's a
Yeah.
generic one at the top that says if anyone has any information about any of these missing children's or about the disappearances thereof, please contact. There's like a police station here in Denver. But there's a list of police stations like Denver,
Okay.
Golden. Like basically, if you let anybody know in any of these places, word will get out.
Maybe we should. I mean, we could go and ask some questions, see if they can get us any information about it, so we can maybe see if we can turn up anything.
I think so. Because this is not normal. This isn't right. I
It
mean, you
ain't
expect
right.
to see a couple of missing people. People go missing all the time, but
Yeah, but this many?
exclusively children and this many. I do wonder if it's
And
a very
Mina,
similar.
with your extreme, I'll give you a bonus one. You remember
Nice.
that the twins that were on the train, the triplets, they were going to their sister in Georgetown,
Oh.
whose sister had gone missing, whose like children had gone missing.
Right, okay.
Oh. So yeah, so she's gonna, fill Bucky in on
That
that.
like it like rings a bit like, oh, okay, like that's they were headed this way to also look into this.
I wonder if
It's,
a similar circumstance happened to them that happened to us on the train.
Oh no, you don't think they were sent to the dinosaur place?
But who knows? But perhaps it was the dinosaur times. Maybe it was slightly earlier back. Maybe it's even
Maybe.
forward from us.
What this is telling me, though, is that if they are going missing, and your theory is correct that they're having some sort of similar thing, then maybe our road ahead will run into something different again. Another way of going somewhere else in time.
Yep.
I don't make me feel too good, I'm not gonna lie, Miss Mina.
I don't feel too great about it either, but
It
we
is what
must
it
press
is.
on.
Well, maybe let's see if we can find some more information about this before we go forward. It don't sit right with me.
No.
It's also in the newspapers.
Yeah.
Which you see as you've been perusing a while. You see August and Reggie reading newspapers, getting their shoe shined, and it's like front page. One of them, children continuing to go missing from these surrounding towns.
Everybody
Oh.
look.
Hello, Miss Staunton, Mr. Boone.
Gentlemen,
Hey.
Howdy. August is gonna tip his shoe shine and hardly get up and like offer the seat to Miss Staunton because he doesn't know what to do. He wasn't expecting it. He was busy like low-key gossiping with Reggie about the
Yes,
paper, and now he's
absolutely.
like, oh, God, right, quick, here, have a seat.
oh, I have to be a person. Shit.
Miss Staunton, why didn't you take my seat?
No,
Shoe
no,
shines are
August.
real good.
Don't worry
Do
about it.
well. He like glances at your shoes and he's like, oh, what did I just do? I just looked at her feet. And then he's like straight back up. He looks at Bucky and just this
Yeah, he just gives you a
wide-eyed
look
of
like, eyes
safety.
up, mister, eyes up.
We were just reading the newspaper. He's looking everywhere but at Mina, and it's like a perfect mirror for Edison Jones this morning.
Mina is like, what the fuck is happening? Like her face,
Yeah.
she's not very good at hiding it. She's just kind of like, do I smell today or something? Like she's got that sort of like.
And Reggie
bewildered,
is
bemused
also
face.
noting the situation and tips his shoe shiner as well, stands up, folds up the paper, and goes, a lovely brooch you have on today, Miss Staunton.
Thank you very much.
Like he's not he's being weird, so let me like insert some normalcy. I hope you two have had some if you said you went window shopping, had some lovely time strolling
Yeah.
about. We
Certainly
did some actual shopping. Yeah. He like straightens out his suit a little bit.
Mina, she can recognize some nice tailoring. She looks him up. She doesn't look him up and down. That's a bit too much. But
Yeah.
she clearly she's like, it's a very fine suit. It's
Thank
perfect.
you. I do like the tweed. It's nice. Oh, but
Suits you very much.
thank you.
Yes. Brings out your eyes.
Can I
Thank
carry
you, Mr.
something for you,
Boone.
Miss Staunton?
Sorry, August. What was that?
You're shopping. Can I take that for you? He's got like a small package pile from Reggie that he's looking after, and he holds out like one of his big hands to.
She's gonna. I
Mina.
think Mina probably bought some like little pastries or something while they're
Yeah.
out and about. And so she'll hand it to him. She says, "Please help yourself. I bought enough for everyone."
Tiny bag in hand.
Tiny bag, huge hand, tiny bag. Have you noticed in the paper the story about the children?
Yes, we were just talking about how odd that seemed that so many children are going missing from a large area.
Yeah. It does seem odd.
And
All around the
you're
same
looking
age?
for a missing Professor Lakes. That's other missing person. Not a child though. Full-grown adult. Not missing people.
Well, in a very specific area and all of a very specific age range. It's very suspicious.
Yes.
Unless a lot of the adults weren't reported on. It's my only other thought. Maybe the children have been so reported
Cindy.
on, but the adults aren't.
Yes.
In passing over the paper, is there any more information on Georgetown as a town? Is it like a mining town? Is
Georgetown and Silver Plume are both mining towns. Georgetown
mining
mostly does
towns?
lead, and Silver Plume does silver.
And looking through, I know that we had an earthquake a few days ago. Is there any reports of landslides, earthquakes?
No reports of landslides or earthquakes.
Any inclusion of land being purchased or businesses being purchased in Georgetown recently?
Oh. Not in the Denver paper.
Alright. And obviously, like, nothing like major silver mine, lead mine goes out of business.
Nope. Everything seems to be pretty regular except for the disappearances. And Denver it's a lot. There's like one whole page devoted to it. Then everything else is local Denver
it's
stuff because
Denver
Denver
stuff,
doesn't seem to be
yeah.
experiencing these disappearances.
Yeah, because August isn't from around here or anything. I'm trying to
Mhm.
like figure out like contextually what he knows about this place other than that, but that's
Mhm.
what he's got.
Absolutely.
Is Georgetown on the route to Golden?
Georgetown and Silver Plume are past Golden.
Interesting.
Georgetown's actually here on your map.
Oh yeah.
Golden's like, I think,
Yeah.
it's just,
But that would be on the same train line, yeah.
it would be on the same train line. Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
That's
Famously,
correct.
us on train lines goes really well.
Yeah. The
Yep.
campaign's called Tracks of Terror or anything. But the thing is, you all are discussing this. Kitty,
them kids being missing.
yeah, Kitty, Edison, and Ryan. You go back and you see that a porter is loading all of y'all's luggage onto the train to Golden. Just arrived here.
Did we get to go shopping and get celery?
Yes, you were able to hit the grocery
Okay,
store
good.
first. Got
Would,
celery and chocolates and
Stock of celery. Just carrying it around.
Is it likely that we would have also noticed these missing kids and things like that, or anything?
if you're looking around
Well,
while
no,
you're
that's why
shopping,
they're missing.
yes, you notice the missing person posted.
Okay. I mean, I don't
Um,
think Ryan would really look too much into it, to be honest.
Yeah, I think Jones would see missing children and say, "Oh, thank goodness."
He would just see missing posters, but
Yeah.
Kind of
You're
bypass
you're
it.
not looking at it as much.
I'm not looking. No.
Yeah. Mina got a lot of deets because she extreme successed it.
Hmm.
She was like, notice this.
I'm just
Yeah.
wondering whether whether Kitty would have sort of looked around for upgrading first aid kits and
You might be
With-
willing. You might
with
want
that-
to do that anyways. Just
well
'cause.
exactly. So I think 'cause some
Dinosaurs.
of it probably got spent on all of
Yes.
the things, and
It would be not.
I think
it would not be
there's-
difficult to go to a pharmacy and get some more
Yes.
medicines and first aid.
I think there's back of the mind thing of like it's all over, but is it like?
But now we have to be
So-
prepared for anything. Yeah.
Well,
And wouldn't you know it? Outside of the pharmacy is a shoe shining stand where everyone is congregating.
Oh.
Do any of them have windows? Are any of the people out? No. All right.
Oh, no. I got some first aid supplies though, but I was sort of trying to figure out what would be useful on our travels. I don't really know how to deal with goons.
Oh, yes. I haven't told the others.
Oh,
Others. Stresses everyone as a group
Hey.
who do not
Edison?
know this already. I have received. Looks around. Received a communique from Mr. Marsh, and I'm going to pass it around. I would ask you to read it to yourself quietly. It appears as though his competition is active in the area, and sort of hands the telegram around to everyone to see that. What's the name of his rival again? Marsh's
It's
Nemesis?
Othniel Marsh and Edward Cope.
Cope.
Yep.
That some of Cope's men are around and stuff like that. So, use caution. Don't spread details about our activities too widely. We don't want to compromise any information.
Gonna make it difficult to ask questions about Arthur.
Indeed, we will have to rely on our ability to gauge whether someone is to be trusted or not.
Fair enough.
Also, did you see that children are missing?
Yes, we noticed quite a lot of them, actually. Miss Mina.
More than usual.
Yes, a lot more than usual.
Yes. It's another thing. But as far as I know, Professor Lakes is not a child.
No, he's
So
not.
No,
maybe
they
unconnected.
don't. But Miss Staunton did say something that did kind of trigger my brain a bit. They are all going missing on the route, on the tracks. It might be that we have a similar situation to what we hit before.
Wait, hang on. Ooh, scroll back. The route from Denver to Golden.
And beyond.
And beyond.
Shit. Sorry.
So we might want to prepare
Let's
ourselves in
walk.
case of...
Well, sure, but why? But if that's the case, I mean, why last time it didn't seem to affect only children. I mean, the whole train.
That's true.
Found
If
itself.
it's
Kitty
only
asks an important
children
question.
going.
In
It is
terms of the
very good
last temporal
question.
disturbance, we all shared in common travel upon the same train. That is why all of us were transported. What do all these children share in common? What would attract them in a way that might displace them?
I mean, are they working children? Are they all working
possible.
in a similar place?
I mean, did they all go by train?
Lindy, this is a very important question because I really want to use this library skill that Jones has buffed out here.
Yes.
Is there any sort of local journalism or anything that details like something the kids shared in common or anything like that?
Ooh. Well, you could go to the wall of wanted posters, and you could, it'd probably be good to go through some newspaper archives in Golden. They might have some more details there.
Yes, I think that's what he'll plan to do.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
was gonna
once we
say,
reach
I think you
Golden-
could use your library use for sure, because whatever printing press they have will have, like, print shop will have archives of their newspapers, and you could sift through that real easy. They'd also probably be more likely to have newspapers from Silver Plume and Georgetown as well.
Okay, yeah, I think that's what he'll do. Is like we need to collect more information to see if there's a connection, and
Seems
if we
like
happen to
Silver
find the
Plume and
children as
Georgetown are
well,
pretty
that's
small.
fine.
So,
I got a kind of a terrible thought that's kind of a. I think Miss Cartwright might probably be able to discount it fairly quickly, but you remember how there was the issue with the circle, with things getting real old real fast?
Yeah.
Well, what if there's a circle and the children are wandering in and getting real old real fast?
That
Awful.
is an interesting possibility to consider.
I think.
Or the other way, getting real young real fast.
And turning into babies lost in the jungle? Jungle babies?
Well, there'll be a way to figure this out if we were able to talk to anyone in one of these places where people are going missing, is if there'd been an influx of immigrants.
Yes.
An idea of new
undocumented people,
faces.
yes.
But I feel like if some of these children are not too young, I would have thought they'd be able to try and communicate, but I suppose they could have been seen as insane.
Really, really
Yes.
old.
You think they just died, essentially?
I mean, it's a real dark thought, and like I said, it's kind of a half thought. I'm just thinking about all the weirdness that we came to know about.
It's a good thought.
Is
It's not a bad one. It's just it is something strange about seemingly targeting certain people, unless it's I'm going to assume if it is kind of like what we experienced, that it's a little different. Maybe for some reason it is targeting the young, maybe because of.
But previously, it didn't. Well, we are drawing a lot of conclusions. We are jumping around without more information. But previously,
Yes.
it was an area of effect.
Mm-hmm.
And so, what would attract all of these children to the same place? It doesn't. Well, as far as we know, that temporal disturbance didn't target anyone. It just sort of had a space. And so, well, we should find out more. But the train will be leaving before long. I
you
don't
probably
want us
should
to
get back
miss
to the
it.
train. Getting pretty
Oh,
We
close.
will find out more in Golden.
Right. Yes.
Goodness, August, your shoes are so shiny now.
Oh, thank you, Miss Jones. I got him shine with Mr. Cartwright.
Oh, what fun. That must have been very thrilling.
Cleanliness is close to godliness, and a good shine on your shoes shows that you're the right side of things.
Good man. All right, off to the train station.
Off the train station, your luggage is already loaded. You get on the simple passenger train, not as fast as the last couple you were on, but
Oh,
you know,
look at this heap of
pleasant
junk.
journey.
Kitty's going to have bought like a bunch of like a bustle of apples or some fruit that is like not rot, wouldn't rot straight
Yeah,
away. But
apple's perfect. Yeah.
but the,
Jones has a full
yeah,
head of
something like-
celery that he's carrying around with him.
I feel like I'm tempting fate by doing things, but anyway.
Tell me about it.
And you take the 1.5 hour, the 90-minute train ride from Denver to Golden, and it's pleasant. It's nice. The weather's pretty
Any
nice.
time travel?
No, only the time spent
How
traveled.
the pastries that Mina got, I imagine we get those handed around.
They're
Yeah.
good. They're very they're freshly baked. Some have little like fruit fillings, and they're pretty tasty.
August is excited he got to eat again.
Yes.
Aw.
And you
So,
pull
Just need to feed him. That's all he
Into-
needs.
Golden. Da-da-da-da.
Ooh, change of scenery.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Pull into Golden.
Okay.
Golden
Is that the real
it's
map? That's so cool.
not as hustling and bustling and big as Denver, but it's up and coming. It's pretty well. They have a
Respectable.
college. They have the Colorado School of Mines. They've got multiple churches. They've got the Coors Brewery. Coors Golden Brewery. You have a few people who are on the train with you that were on the last train, and namely the two businessmen on a business trip, the two out of three triplets, and I believe that's all. And your very round beer enthusiast friend,
But not
Mr.
Mr.
Jeff
Bailey.
Jefferson. Not Mr. Bailey. Mr. Bailey is going to be recuperating from his injuries in Denver for a bit before moving on to New York.
Does anyone
Didn't see
feel
the
like we're
penguin,
missing
did we?
something?
Hmm.
Oh, if I
But
feel
you
better or
do-
worse without Doris here.
He is sitting at the train station waiting for, someone to come because he's pretty injured. And help him to a hotel. And so you do see Doris sitting on the bench next to him as your train pulls out
Mhm.
of the station.
I wave goodbye to Doris. Goodbye, Doris.
She doesn't move because she's a taxidermy penguin. But yes, you get to Golden, and it's a rather pleasant day. You do notice one thing, though, when you get off the train and you head towards your hotel, which, the porters would know. These porters aren't necessarily porters, more like luggage boys. They got their, they're the luggage runners. They transport to. Your hotel is here. It is the the Astor House Hotel. And you notice you've been to all the other towns, even like the smaller ones. There's been like children running around, playing games in the streets, going to and from school, whatnot. It's a little quiet, Golden. It's a little quiet. Not as many sounds of children as for a town of this population.
This town is wonderful.
Yeah. I will say you do see some women with like babies and like really little toddlers, and they are keeping them close. And you get to the hotel, the Astor House Hotel, which is at 822 12th Street, built in 1867. And the owner, Seth Lake, builder and owner, Seth Lake. I know I did not pick these names. These are just people who actually lived in Golden, Colorado in the 89. So like he is there, and you see the dining room is all like decorated up, like it's like you walk in, it's like the dining hall is like right off to your left, and like the check-in's to your right, and he's behind check-in. And there's the dining hall is decorated very nice, like it is. Mina would appreciate like this. There's some sophistication behind this decor. And as you walk in, you hear mostly adults singing "Happy Birthday to You." You know, I think the birthday tune was different then, but they're singing the happy birthday tune. And you look in. It's hard to not look in because again, this dining hall it sits like 60 people. It's a big, nice dining hall. You see, a lot of adults. And like 6 kids. It looks like the party was originally planned for a lot more children. Like there's a big cake. It's a really nice fancy birthday cake.
Wonder how the real estate prices are here. Might be able to afford a second home.
Yep.
So quiet.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It's very
It's
nice.
very much noting the lack of kids and being a bit more worried about it. Seeing
Yes, look how dour and well behaved those few children are.
yeah, probably scared about going missing.
It's like
Also,
every
they make
child
beer
is
alcohols
missing.
here for those of you who like to drink.
Yeah,
Oh, you do
and,
like a
and there
good
are
beer
3
alcohol.
candles on the cake, so it looks like there's this little girl who's dressed very frilly. Like her parents have some money. Very daintily, very frilly. And she looks like she's just about ready to blow off the candle. As you guys walk in, and the proprietor comes back into the room. He was saying happy birthday. Sorry about that. How can I help you all? My name's
Hello.
Seth Lake. I am here in charge of welcome to my inn.
Thank you. Mr. Lake, my name is Edison Jones. I'm a representative
Oh.
of Othniel Marsh, who has reserved a
Yes.
number of rooms for our party.
Yes, he has in fact got a telegram about another room being needed today. Yes, I've here
Oh,
your
good.
keys. One for each of you. I have a Mr. Jones, a Mr. Hope, Mr. Hawks,
Yes.
a Ms. Staunton, a Miss Cartwright, a Mr. Boone, and a Mr. Cartwright.
Yes, that's correct. Those
Is that
are our
right?
surnames.
Great. Can I just have you sign the check-in book?
Yes, I'd be
here,
happy
and,
to.
thank you very much. Sorry, we're just having a bit of a birthday to do in the next room over. You're welcome. There's plenty of
see.
food. To pop in and have some cake. Please have some cake. My wife spent all day baking it, and not as many guests as we anticipated. So.
The others might, although they've already had pastries. I
Well,
will
My
respectfully
wife
decline.
makes a mean cake, so
I mean,
there's
there's,
also
there's
some
always
refresh-
room for cake.
It looks
Yeah,
beautiful.
It does.
thank
It
you.
looks wonderful.
I'll tell her.
We-
she's-
Yes, and what a
surely won't be
lovely
like-
hotel and grand ballroom.
Oh, thank you, thank you. We are here, open every day. Although if you need me on Sunday, I'd be at the Baptist church as I am the deacon there. So,
I see.
Oh, wow.
And you are Mr. Lake, L-A-K-E?
yes, L-A-K-E, Seth
Alright.
Lake. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to
I
meet
built
you
this
as well.
place myself.
Oh, it's
Very impressive.
wonderful.
Mina's giving that
you're,
rich person impressed face. She's like,
Hmm.
yes.
Are you?
It's a decent hotel
Are you
for
a
out here.
relation to Arthur
No.
Lakes?
Oh no, no.
Arth-
Lakes, Mr. Lakes, Professor Lakes. He's British.
It's an S.
He came in, not too long, several years, about a decade ago, I think. Came into town.
Are you acquainted with him?
Oh, everybody knows Professor Lakes. He's helped found the School of Mines. Real good for the area.
Oh, yes. I remember my alarm when I misheard that at first. It's mines with an N. That's good.
Yes,
Um,
no, a lot of geology here. Although he has also been teaching art class recently. for the past
Really?
5 years or so. Yeah, he's a big in sketching and painting his discoveries, you know. So
Did you hear that, Miss Staunton? He's an artist as well.
Oh, I know. I'm acquainted with Mr. Lakes.
that's how he met his
Oh, are
wife,
you?
actually. She was in one of his art classes.
We were hoping to speak with him while we're here. Would you happen to know his address or where we might be able to find his wife?
I got his address. His wife's there. He's unfortunately not been around for the past several weeks.
What?
Don't
Fake
really
shock,
exactly know
what?
it is. Yeah, no, he's been missing. I wouldn't go around saying too much about it, though.
Really? Why is that?
A lot of people have been going missing lately. Mostly
But
children.
mostly children,
Yeah, mostly
from
children.
what we've seen.
But
Well,
Mr. Lakes is the only adult, so people might. Some people are conspiring and thinking he might be involved somehow.
He's making him go vanish.
Well, the number of
He
children
might be
reported
going missing
missing.
somehow.
That's true
With
enough.
the number of
That's
children,
true
that's
enough.
ridiculous. Why would one man need so many children?
I mean,
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No,
But
yeah.
I just
No, please
was wondering. Sorry if this. Obviously, we can see that there are not really very many children here at all at
No.
a child's birthday party. Is
those
every...
are the course kids. Lulu, she's turning 3 today.
Oh, I see.
Was as in the brewery.
Yes, big brewery. Yeah.
Looks knowingly at the people he's seen drink alcohol before,
Mhm.
which is everyone.
And little Lulu, they were gonna do it at her house, but they decided they might get more people attending. What with all the goings on, people have been staying closer to town, and they're on the edge of town, so they came in to have it here.
Right.
I'm sorry, Kitty, I interrupted you. What were you going to ask?
Well, I know we literally have just arrived, but I'm very curious. Did all the children seemingly go missing at the same time, around the time that Mr. Lakes did, or?
It's been kind of sporadic. Like a continual trickle, like a dripping faucet, but instead of water,
Interesting.
just kids going missing.
Are there still?
Would you happen
hmm.
to know if there's a library nearby?
Oh yeah, we've got a
Or
little
someplace
library.
where newspapers are collected?
Oh yeah, the news press. The press will have the news shop will have all their copies for the past couple of years on file, and then whatever's beyond that, they send to the library.
I see. I may visit both places.
Yeah, I'm assuming that they would report every missing person in there, and we can get a timeline a little bit. This might seem insensitive, but we haven't seen much yet. But is every child in town missing, or are there? It's just been a few. It just seems like we haven't seen any of the right age.
Not all the children in town are missing, but a lot of them are.
They don't all have something in common, like work somewhere or play somewhere or
No.
go to a school.
Nope. Even the children from the orphanage, and they've been going to school, been going missing.
They just vanish, or
Well, no one's seen them be taken. No one's also seen them go. I guess if you're not watching the child, they as soon as you're not looking, they're gone practically.
so it's not just
You know,
at
children have a
night or-
tendency to wander off, but not like this. This isn't
Right.
precedented. But you know, the Golden Weekly Globe is the newspaper you'll probably want. It's a weekly paper.
All
But they
right.
keep copies of previous issues.
Right. Maybe let's put our bags in our rooms and figure out where to
Yes.
start.
Yeah, most
Well,
of the,
we
most
should
of the
visit-
children.
Mr. Lakes.
Thankfully, my
wife.
children are grown, so they're doing okay.
Good.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Lake.
Oh, of course, please. If you need anything, let me know. And do please stop by the party. We've got refreshments, snacks,
No,
no
thank you.
alcohol.
Everyone,
But,
I'm going up to my
you know.
room.
Right.
Sure. I'm gonna go guess.
Joe sleeps.
Yep, you go
Yeah.
up to your room. It is a small but
Um,
comfortable room.
Kitty's gonna drop off her bags and then come back down and try
A
and
small but comfortable room.
look amused at the child, or not amused at the child. Try and look like, oh, happy birthday, you know, to ignore the fact that there's no children really around.
I'm gonna
It's a
try and
handful.
mingle.
Most
I'm
of them
gonna
are
try
really
and
young.
mingle with the
Toddlers.
other adults
Sure.
in that room to see if I can get some more information regarding the missing children and Lakes.
Yeah. See the
You know,
birthday girl,
when
Louise,
they
Lulu.
notice.
hmm
when they noticed people going missing?
Yeah, they said it started happening. Just seeing like my timeline here. Don't worry about it. Yeah. About a month.
Okay. Can I ask?
It's like 3 weeks. Mostly.
Yeah. Can I ask who went missing first? Was it Professor Lakes?
Yes.
Or children. Oh,
Professor
he went
Lakes
missing first,
did.
and then all.
Yep.
Interesting. And you wouldn't happen to know who the last person to see Professor Lakes was, would you?
Oh, probably his wife.
His wife. Okay. All right.
Yeah. And you can see, like, there's a lady who's kind of standing in the outskirts who's like, oh, yeah. She seems like the gossipy type.
I'm
She doesn't
focusing
have
in
any
on
children
her.
here. But she's here because, you know, the adults often show up for toddlers' birthday parties. There's a lot of adults here compared to kids. There's, like, again, 6 kids, all under the age of 4. Not a lot of others. Like, 2 of them are, like, babies on a hip. You know?
Right.
So,
what's the youngest child that's gone missing? Do you know?
well, I think a 4-year-old?
4-year-old, huh? And eldest?
3 or 4? Oh, I think 16?
16, so it's pretty big, kind of.
Mm.
I mean, 16 practically an adult.
It's
right?
practically, I mean, it basically is.
Yeah.
It's me, you get married.
Yeah. Okay. And it's like they just disappear like in thin air.
Well, from what I've heard,
Yeah,
there's been a
what was that?
couple of, people have said there's some tracks. You know, children are so small, they don't really leave much footprints, but there was one night we had a lot of rain, see, a lot of mud, and they said that the tracks were leading outside of town. Then they lost tracks.
Outside town. Do you know which direction?
West? Some westish?
West outside of town, some tracks. Interesting. And what do you think that means? What do you think's happened to
Oh,
them?
I don't have no idea. It could be some kind
Come
of
on.
terrible child abductor. Just abducting children? For nefarious
without anyone
purposes,
seeing?
probably. Well, they must be real good if they haven't been caught yet.
Well,
If they were a
sure.
bad child abductor, so many children wouldn't be missing now, would they?
I guess I can't
So
argue with that
sorry.
logic.
Yeah, obviously they're good at what they do.
Yeah.
Oh, look, children don't all just simultaneously wander off. Or trickle off and wandering.
So it's like it's staggered thread, you know, like they kind of like, you know, it's like 1 or 2 disappear here and there. You know, 1 or 2 don't go home, or
Yeah, they'll go out to school, they don't come back, or they never made it to school, or sometimes it's the middle of the night and parents wake up and the child's not home.
the middle of the night.
Sometimes. It's child snatchers an expert.
Evidently.
hmm
Well, thank you so much. And
The only ones left in town are practically infants or adults, basically. Or crippled.
so only what you would say healthy children.
Healthy children, yeah.
Healthy children.
hmm
Okay. Interesting. All right. Well,
I think they
good-
started leaving from the orphanage first, though, as far as people
from
going
the
missing.
orphanage.
Mhm.
And then it kind of just went out from there.
Yes. Once
And
the
who
orphanage ran
runs
out of
the
kids, he had to
orphanage?
kidnap someone from somewhere else, you see?
Maybe. And who runs the orphanage?
Oh, that would be Miss,
And what's the address
So
of your
many
gingerbread
notes.
house?
Yeah.
Sorry. That was funny. Miss Ada Leavenworth.
And real quick before I go, where'd you bury the bodies?
Miss
So
Ada
what was it?
Leavenworth
Miss
is
Ada.
Ms. Ada Leavenworth. She's head of the orphanage.
Okay. She nice woman.
Oh, decently so, yes. No scandals.
No scandal
Until
whatsoever. You would
now.
know, right?
Oh, I would know.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you
My
so
name's
much for your
Anita, by the
time.
way.
Anita. Thank you so
Anita
much,
Dixon.
Anita. Anita Dixon. Is
A
there
above
a
table question?
Yes.
Where the fuck do we meet this lady? I zoned out for 2 minutes.
I'm at the party with
He's
the
at the
cake.
party
I'm
because there's a lot of
blending.
adults at the
Okay.
party, and she was kind
Yeah,
of
I've-
standing out, like, you know,
Yeah.
like looking like she wanted to gossip, and everyone who had a child there was kind of
Gotcha,
like staying
gotcha.
really close, helicopter parenting.
I've
I
been
zoned back
mingling
in
and
and I was
eating
like,
cake.
who is this serial killer?
I fucking love her. She's incredible.
She's great. She's great.
No, not that I'm the kidnapper, but if I had to, like,
Yeah.
say that kidnapper is really good. Although she did use he fairly, confidently.
Well, she
so
assumes
maybe-
that if someone's out there nabbing children, it's obviously a man.
Of course.
Of
Obviously.
course. Not
Women
that
can
she
make their
witnessed
own
him doing it and
children.
helped.
They can
Behind
make their
somebody.
own children.
They don't need to steal others.
Is she a childless person at a kid's birthday party?
She is a
eyeing them
childless
up until
person
they
at
hit
a
the,
kid's
hit the right age. It's like, this
she
one's about to
married? Is
turn
there
the
a
right
ring?
age.
Oh god.
I feel like she's got some hocus pocus vibes, where the witches suck the
Yes.
youth out of children.
Yes.
I feel like she's doing it, but they have to be 3 years old. So she's standing there as they sing the song with a pocket watch.
How old?
As
How
soon as
old
the
is
kid
she?
blows out the candles, she just nabs them.
Oh, she looks to be like mid-20s.
Oh, okay. Okay. For some reason, I was picturing someone much older. I don't know why.
No, she's a young gossip.
She's a young gossip. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Well.
And you don't
Thank
see a
you for your
wedding band,
time.
but you do see a promise ring.
Okay,
Oh,
maybe
okay.
not a serial killer, maybe just very bored. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference
Yeah.
in women. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how it is,
Probably
women.
very bored.
Women.
Women.
So I'll thank her. I'll finish the cake that I've been eating.
Yep. Is
What did
anyone
I
else
come back
going?
to? I-
Oh, you
No,
know.
I just
Ryan
said
solved
same
the case.
Just our
We-
new
we
game,
found-
serial
we
killer or
found-
bored.
Yeah, we found the culprit. It's all done.
Oh, was it 3-year-old girl?
No.
Actually,
Wait,
maybe
what
it
kind
was.
of cake was it?
Oh
did I miss
god,
that
the
part?
children in the cake.
Oh, so
Maybe
the cake
that's it.
is a vanilla, which is expensive for the time because vanilla was not the regular flavor until mid, at least 20s and stuff. Because
It's people.
vanilla's exotic, so it's
The
a
vanilla cake is
it's a
people.
vanilla chiffon cake with fruit fillings between the
Oh
layers.
wow.
One's like a blackberry, a
Okay.
raspberry, and then like
Sounds so good. And Jones would
So-
not even believe it.
yeah.
I would
blueberry.
also like to basically get
very good
everyone a
cake.
slice of cake, and
Yes.
then I will take it to their
Is
room.
anyone else at the birthday party giving
At the
well wishes?
party?
Yeah,
I was
Definitely.
coming down. I think
Cool.
yeah, because I was gonna just drop stuff in the room and
There's
then
like
come
someone
down, so I'm
slicing
probably
cake and
around.
like a staff member at the hotel just slicing a cake and handing it out to everyone who comes in.
You
very
kind
good
of
cake.
love the visual of Ryan carrying like 6 plates with cake slices on them
Dude,
up
I-
to
I-
rooms.
I had- I had to get myself through, like college and stuff. I waited.
all the way down the
I
arm.
waited.
Very classy. You go to Jones's room and you knock on the door and he opens it and he's got a stalk of celery in his hand.
Yeah, he wouldn't bring
What?
Jones cake.
Close to the door.
So it sounds like
But, yeah.
everybody's at the party except for Jones, is what I heard.
August will be in Jones's room, and his little disappointed puppy face as the cake
Aw.
disappears behind the door.
Oh wait. So if he
Cool.
would
Bucky,
have a,
Kitty, and Mina
thing
are at the
for-
party. Yeah.
but I
August is
just
in there
imagine-
unpacking our bags and putting Jones's clothes in the right order in the dresser. and
Yeah,
the
I imagine
wardrobe.
Ryan has the cake for August, but like Jones is too quick shutting that door.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
Jones turns around and he
August's
says,
room.
August, you're making a face. Did you want some cake?
no, I'm all right, Mr. Jones. The celery's delicious. I'm so grateful for you to
Yes.
share it with me.
You're quite welcome. If you wish to go to a child's birthday party, you can.
I think that would be mighty strange. I think there's enough representatives.
So do I.
around
That's why I
here.
didn't go. Child's birthday party. But you can if you want.
Well, I
Oh.
mean, I'd probably just get roped into being the pony or having to catch a gopher or something.
Yes, probably. And I don't mean to micromanage, but the socks need to be in alphabetical order.
You are
Goes back to
so
eating his
right.
celery.
Yep, nope, yep. And August like crunches into his celery and goes back to organizing socks.
Mm-hmm. So.
And it's alphabetical, but it's first by fiber type, then by color.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Like, if Edison
my
doesn't
brand.
have like 10 pairs of identical socks,
They
I'm
are
surprised.
look exactly the same,
They all
but one
are
of
the
them is a
same,
slightly
but
different
he,
blend.
Yeah, he knows
Yeah.
that that one's A and B. Like, there's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah.
Those are party socks. The ones that have a little bit of nylon in them. Yeah.
Ooh. It's kind of keep it down, Mr. Jones. Nylon. Whew. Fancy. Speaking of fancy, is everyone else? How was everyone else doing at the party besides eating cake? Yeah, there would be.
I mean, I
promise
think
there
I'm
would be
sort of
cake.
listening in to Ryan's conversation while
Sure thing.
pretending to be a,
Mhm.
smile at the child and stuff.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, girl seems pretty cute. She's 3. So
Is
she's
it,
gonna wander up to one.
so there's
of you
a
all.
couple of toddlers as well. Like,
Yeah, it's like her.
that's it.
Another little girl that seems maybe about her age or a little younger, and then a little boy that looks like twins, little boy twins that are also maybe a little younger than her, and then like a couple babies, like maybe like 1-year-olds, like on a hip. They get set down a little bit and they toddle around and they go back to mom, and then hip tossed, again. And there's like a few gifts that have been brought. Things like little wooden toy, like mostly little wooden models. She seems to be really into like wood, like carvings of little models, like dollhouse style. Like she's got some wooden horses and some wooden sheep and some wooden donkeys. She seems very excited about all the little wooden figurines. There's also like a couple children's books and some dog clothes, and she's like, yeah, that's nice, but the wooden ponies though. Yeah, she seems very excited about those, and she's like she's running up with it with her little wooden horse. There's like a one that's painted white and one that's just brown. She's gonna run up. Let's see, who's she gonna run up to? Bucky. She's gonna run up to you. You seem like
Hey.
a welcoming face.
Yeah,
Hi.
hello. Smile.
Hello.
Well, hello there. And how are you doing today? Is it sure a big day, I've heard?
Yes. My name is Lulu.
Well, it's very
Nice to
nice
meet
to
you.
meet you, Lulu. My name is Bucky Boone.
Bucky. Mr. Boone. I have ponies.
You have ponies? Well, why didn't you say? I just sort of kneel down. What'd you call 'em?
I don't know. Yeah, I just got them.
Huh.
A stinking princess
That's a
and
good
prince.
name. You know,
And
that's
they
very
can-
royal. Well, they could definitely do that. That's very true. They are a
But
prince
don't
and
tell my
princess after
mom.
all. I won't. It's between us. It's okay. It's all
And
very
the
hush.
ponies.
Of course, between prince and princess.
Mm-hmm. Are you new? I haven't met you before.
Yeah, we are. Me and my friends here, we've been traveling in by train. You ever been on a train?
Yes. Once.
Huh. Okay.
Last birthday.
Last birthday. Very
Denver.
interesting.
We went to Denver.
You went all the way to Denver.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long journey.
Yeah.
Well, How
I
do you-
said no train.
that's okay. That's understandable. That way you can spend all
And
your
Papa
birthday
said
here with your
okay.
friends. So, what else you got planned today? You got a cake? You got a little
I'm
party?
avoiding my brother. My brother, he's annoying. You
Is
see,
he?
like
Why is
the
he-
one
why
and a
is he
half
so
year
annoying?
old, he's getting picked up. That's Adolf Jr. Cause he's my little brother. He always following me all the time. I just want to go outside and dig and play with my ponies.
It's understandable, yeah. I mean, maybe you'll get some chance to do that later on today. Hey, how do you feel about magic? Do you like magic?
Real magic,
Yeah, real magic.
like wizard and storybook magic or devil magic.
Oh, like wizard and story.
Oh, good,
Magic, not
because-
devil magic. No,
Because you shouldn't do devil magic because the
no,
deacon
you
is
shouldn't do
he's
that. That's
here.
that's very true. Right, well, here you go. I'll tell you what. And he sort of he'll get out the cards and he'll do a few magic tricks for them from his days in the magic shows.
Yeah.
Online.
Can you give me like a charm check or a
Yeah, I
persuade
certainly
check?
can.
Just to see
Go
how
for a
enamored
charm.
these children get. Oh,
Not very good, but you know what? I will spend the luck.
you'll spend the luck, the 4 luck. Wonderful. You make a very good impression on the children
Very
and the
important.
adults. They're all you get little claps from the card tricks. Some of the adults are like, "Oh yeah, I've seen these before," you know. Okay, but some of the adults are just
Yeah, yeah.
enamored. They're like, "What?" Like, mind's blown.
Yeah, he'll put on a show like he used to do when he was a
Yeah.
traveling magician for a while, and
She's got her little
You know.
ponies, and she's like, "Best birthday ever."
well, you take Prince and Princess, and you have a wonderful day, okay?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Boone.
No problem.
Runs off with her little ponies.
Yeah, and he'll stand back up and sort of
Mhm.
straighten out his back a bit, and then go back
get
over
some-
to the others. And
Some night claps from the everyone, the adults, and from your magic tricks. And
thank you. I mean, thank you.
It's quite the talent.
Well, you know, you pick some things up when you're on the road sometimes.
I'm sure. It's very impressive.
I mean, if
You-
you want to learn some tricks, I'm happy to show you some later.
Oh, sure. Why not? It
Sounds like a plan.
break up the day.
That it will. The cake's real good, by the way. You should have some more of it before the kids get their hands all over it.
Well, maybe just a small slice.
You see
It's real good
Ryan there
cake.
with his second plate of cake.
it's a big cake. Like
Yeah,
it
it's like
is.
3 kids and
dis-
a big cake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's disproportionately large for the amount of guests that have shown up. But thankfully, due to the magic show and her ponies, Lulu does not seem disheartened by the occasion, and she thinks this is a great time. But from an outsider's perspective, it is a little bit of a sad birthday party.
Yeah.
While this is happening,
Yes.
Mina is gonna sketch like a little drawing of Lulu with a pony. Because it's rude to not
So
be at a
cute.
party and not leave a gift. So she's gonna be like,
That's fair.
Just gonna draw a little pony.
Can you give me an
I love how
artist
the whole
check?
group is finding a second career as like a children's party entertainers. Like,
Uh-oh. It's not very good drawing.
It's I will say it's because you're an artist, it's not gonna be awful. But it's definitely like a quick sketch. It's nothing like
It's not my
super
best.
detailed. Yeah. The 3-year-old is going to love it. But like you're not gonna make clients out of all of her, you know.
Accidentally
Parents,
drew
yeah.
4 tangents and a 5th leg.
And yeah, you just put it on the gift table.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And the party goes pretty nice. People are chatting and gossiping, and it lasts for about like another hour. You imagine it started before you got there with some like games. Looks like there was some, you know, jacks, you know, out and other things, hopscotch and stuff. But it looks like they wind down after about an hour. Will slowly start to trickle out.
August sneaks down to try and get cake.
Yeah,
Yes.
There is still plenty of cake there.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does August have his own room? Was he given
Yes.
his own room?
He was given his
Well,
own room.
If August
yeah, he just
goes
needs
to
help
room,
him back.
you'll see a plate of cake just outside the door of your room.
He's gonna open the door to his room, put the cake inside, close it as gently as he can because
August, what are you
Edison's right
doing?
next door. I'm gonna go get your water. I'll be back in a minute. I promise. Promptly,
All right,
60
well-
seconds.
Thank you. I do intend to leave to visit the local library and newspaper offices within the next 90 seconds. So please don't be late.
Yes, sir. And there's a sound of like thunder as August is like taking the stairs 2 at a time to get down, slides down part of the handrail, then sees someone coming up the other way and decides it's a really bad idea and goes back to walking politely.
I will say the party does have some water with fruit in it, flavored a little bit, which is
Ugh.
very fancy. But it's not a lot of fruit, so it's not like super
Yeah,
flavored.
August
but there's
is,
some
like,
lovely.
fishing out this fruit as quickly as he can.
Yeah.
Try and get the water like semi-ready because he can't think about where to get on the water right now. 'Cause he
Yes.
wants to be at the party and say hi to everyone.
Uh-huh.
But he knows he's on the clock now. How's it all going? He'll kind of come over to Kitty or Bucky, whomever.
Oh,
Mhm.
Mr. August, here, grab some cake. It's good. It's
Very good.
I mean, it's very good cake. And the little party girl is adorable, but it is a little depressing. There are definitely not very many children here at all.
Yeah, I can see that, huh? It's a lot quieter than I thought it would be.
Well, yeah, it seems a lot of the children have gone missing. I kind of want to talk to the parent about it, but I don't really want to spoil the birthday by asking if she has other children who have gone missing.
Yeah, you see the
'Cause I would
parents
not
there
be
dressed
surprised.
really nicely. One of them's got the big, curled mustache, and he's got a thick German accent when he talks. And his wife seems to be local, and she's also got her hair up real nice, and she's got, pearls and a couple jewels. And it looks like her parents are quite well to do.
Do they look relaxed, or do they look like they are hawk-eyeing the child?
They
at all
are
the time?
hawk-eyeing the child.
August
Both
is gonna
children, both Louise, Lulu, and Adolf Jr.
Are they all from the same family?
Yes, they are all the Coors family.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah.
there's literally only one family with children here.
No, there's a couple other families, but like
Oh, okay.
the birthday girl, that's her family.
Got you. Got
Yeah,
you.
there's a
Maybe-
couple
Okay.
others, but they're all keeping like Hawkeyes. There's the one with the
Maybe I
twins,
can't
with the
ask
other
a
little girl.
direct like, but you could go talk to him. August is hardly pulling a piece of paper out of his pocket,
Mm-hmm.
and he's doing the only gift that I could think of to make in 15 seconds, which is one of those little paper fortune tellers. Where you can like
Yes.
move the paper around.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So he's like quickly like ripped it into a square and he's like folding it, so that he's got something. And I gotta see the birthday girl since I'm eating her cake. So
Yes. Yeah. I think Kitty isn't sure what to do.
wait. What are 3-year-old girls like?
I don't really know.
Didn't you used to be
Horses.
Mama,
Well-
Mama, ich habe ein Kuh.
one? You're
Yeah, I mean,
English,
she
please.
seems to
Love
I have
adore
a
these horses,
coup.
but not sure what
Uh,
I could possibly present her.
Alright.
She's 3.
okay. August's gonna hardly draw like a little flower,
Uh-huh.
a little 4-legged
She's
beast,
got a
which
little
could be
pony
a cow,
tucked
it could
under
be
her
a
arm.
pony.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. There's a chicken, which is very questionable and has lopsided eyes. And he basically comes up with like a little star, and
Yeah.
then he hardly thinks like oh moon, and he draws a little moon in. And so like
I think
all of
this
the
is the point-
fortunes are little pictographs of like little cute things that you
Uh-huh.
can draw in like 3 seconds.
Yes.
And I mean, I think at this point, Jones comes downstairs because he said 90 seconds.
Yep.
Yep. And then there's numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
August.
6, 7. Yes. And oh, I'll be just a second.
Are you all right? I was worried to death.
Oh, wait, ain't no need to be worried. Just giving the birthday girl her gift. He holds up
Oh,
this little folded thing.
is it inside the paper?
Well, no, it is the paper. It's a
Oh,
little game, and he
I
kind of
see.
kind of looks like
Oh.
a bird when you do this.
Suppose. Well, that's very resourceful of you. I'm going to be departing soon. If anyone cares to join me on a little excursion around the city, I will be in the lobby. Children.
I'll be there in just a second. I promise.
Bucky feels a tug at his sleeve.
Nope. Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
She has a little slice of cake. She holds it up to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
More
He takes
cake.
it. I will happily take more cake. Thank you.
Thank you.
Did I see you got a cow?
Yes.
What's your name in that? And he'll take a bite of the cake.
No. Innocent princess, and she's got them tucked under her arm. She's got like the cow, a little wooden carved cow with black and white paint
Yeah.
on it.
So you got prince, you got princess who are the horses, and you got a cow.
Milk.
Yeah, it's a great name. He says it takes it to the vibe.
Yeah.
Prince, princess, and milk.
Yeah.
That's good.
And she
Is milk
smiles
like
and she.
are they like a farmer cow? Are they like the
Yeah.
person who provides the milk to the horse kingdom?
Yeah. And makes cheese.
They make cheese.
Hmm.
Oh, great. What kind of cheese?
All the kinds.
All the kinds. Ah,
Mm.
well, I need to meet milk. That sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
That is what they say.
She gives a little giggle and then scurries off.
Yeah,
Well, I guess-
adorable.
It's gonna turn
hope-
the little paper thing towards Bucky and do another like squawk at him and hand him the bit of paper. Because clearly Bucky has the child handled.
Why'd you squawk?
Well, it kind of looks like a bird if you turn it on its
Oh, it
side.
does.
Like
Yeah.
a-
Sorry, I just was very lost that you suddenly squawked at me. I was in a different place in my mind right then. But this is very good, August. What is this? Just a little like
Well,
game?
my sister used to use it to tell fortunes, which boy she was gonna kiss, that kind of a thing. She put all their names in there and spell it out.
Wow. Did it
It
work?
was like, I don't know, it was girl magic. I didn't understand. August Hope's too dumb to understand girl magic.
I don't
Go
think
away,
any of us
August.
can understand.
He's
girl
like
magic.
reliving this traumatic
Yes.
moment where he was not allowed to come and play with
Yes.
the fortune teller.
It's okay, August. It's okay. Well, I'll tell you what. How about you come with me and you present it to her with me?
Oh, I would, but I'm already 33 seconds late to meet with Mr. Jones here at the library. And
Make
I
it
haven't
60.
even given him his water yet.
I'm sure he's fine. He's a grown man.
Jones is passed out on the ground.
He's dead. Yeah.
He's died of thirst.
I'm sure he's fine too. He's very capable and independent. And
Tell
in
you
and
what,
out.
August. I feel like this is something that you need to do. So how about I take the water and I'll go and find Mr. Jones. You sort this.
You know, I think that's a good idea. He wants
All
to go
right,
look
well.
at the papers or something.
Sounds good. Then I'll trade you. I'll go and see Mr. Jones. I'll deal with whatever his needs may be, and you can have some fun.
Cows make buttermilk too.
You go and tell Lulu that. She'll love that fact.
August, the happy little farm boy, goes up to see Lulu.
And she's
And
got
I'll
like
take
a
the stuff
little
to
like
Jones.
carved wooden barn, and she's putting milk inside the barn. Giving her.
Well, if
Oh,
that ain't
hello.
the prettiest heifer I ever seen,
Milk.
that's a perfect name.
Thank you.
And what a lovely little ball Milk's got.
Yeah, I got it for my birthday.
Well, what a mighty gift for a birthday. You must be very special, huh?
Papa loves me very much.
Who else lives here with Milk? And August is gonna get sucked in playing
Prince,
ponies
princess,
and barns.
and then have a pig. Oh boy. I don't know name yet. I only got him today.
Oh, well, what do you know about bull?
Bacon.
That's good. Can use bull for bacon. And
Bacon.
ribs.
Bacon. She puts bacon in the barn.
You know, they use some wild hogs to root around and find things. You reckon
Oh,
Bacon's gonna
truffles.
find some treasure? That's right, truffles.
Bacon gonna find all the truffles. All of them.
Well, look at his mighty snout there.
Big nose.
Well, you know, I nearly forgot, but I made you this for your birthday. I know we haven't met before. My name's
Hello.
August Hope.
I'm Lulu.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Miss Lulu.
Mm.
He looks very nervous despite the fact she's 3, and who cares?
Uh-huh.
This is it's a little fortune teller, and my very good friend Mr. Boone, he said that you might like it.
Oh, how does it work?
All right. Well, here you put your little fingers in the holes right
She's got
here.
tiny
Touch
little
them like that.
fingers, little
Yeah.
3-year-old fingers. Okay.
And he'll help her, and he'll show her the different ways like you can open it up. And then
Whoa.
here, why don't we count your age? You ready? 1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
All right,
It's a
now we count around the middle.
flower.
1, 2, 3. And there you go. It is a flower. Look at that. You pull that up.
Wow.
Bill's picture.
Wow.
You know, do you think it's because a lot of flowers grow on the farm? The farm where milk and bacon and princess and prince live? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Lots of flowers. Roses.
Oh, wow. They got the fancy flowers.
Mm-hmm. And daisies.
Daisy's
Yeah.
my favorite kind of flower.
Oh,
I
and
had a cow
hops.
called Daisy once. Hops.
Hops. Hops are flowers.
That's right. They are. Kind of funny looking flowers.
Yeah. Green.
Do you like the color green?
It's fine.
Yeah, it's kind of how I feel about it too.
Yeah. What's your favorite color?
My favorite color?
Huh?
Are you gonna keep it a secret?
I can.
Are you sure now, Miss Lulu?
Mm-hmm. Wait, it's secrets?
Well, you know how you mentioned daisies?
Uh-huh.
Well, they're my favorite flower, and the thing I
Uh-huh.
like most about them is that yellow bit in the middle.
well,
But with daisies, sometimes you don't just get the yellow bit in the middle, you get the little
Uh-huh.
pink bits on the edge. That's my favorite kind of daisy, because my favorite color is yellow, but you still get a bit of pink too.
my favorite color is blue.
That's a great color, like the sky.
Mm-hmm. Like cornflower.
Exactly, like a cornflower.
Hmm?
You know what? The real pretty
And my
lady over
eyes.
there?
She's got
Oh my
big
goodness,
baby
they are
blues.
the bluest eyes I've ever did seen.
Thank you.
That lady over there, she's a flower queen. She knows all about flowers, all different kinds. And he's pointing
She
at Mina
is.
because he's hitting like the limits of what he knows. And he's
Uh-huh.
like, Mina knows natural stuff. She does drawings.
She's gonna walk up to Mina. Hello, Your Majesty.
Mina.
Good luck, Susie.
Mina, for a moment, she's like, okay, hang on. It's been a while since I've played with a child.
Yes.
And she's gonna do a little curtsy in her seat. Hello.
Hi. I'm Woo Woo.
Nice to meet you, Miss Lulu.
I hear you a flower queen.
Is that right? Who told you that? And she's gonna lean in on like conspiratorially.
She just points straight at August.
She's gonna like over dramatically stroke her chin. Well, that was a secret.
He didn't tell me it was a secret. I'm really good at secrets, but he didn't tell me it was a secret.
Well,
Keep it a
just
secret
between
now.
you and me. Yes, I am a flower queen.
He did tell me another secret, but I can't. It's a secret.
He did now. Well, I believe that you're very good at secrets, so I won't
Yeah,
ask.
I'm not a snitch.
No. Oh, of course you wouldn't be. Well, I have an idea for you. As I am a flower queen, it is within my power to
Yeah.
grant you a title for your birthday.
Okay.
Would you like to be a flower princess?
Yes.
All right. Well, please take a knee.
Okay.
And she's gonna like over dramatically flouncy, be like, I
Uh-huh.
now pronounce you princess of all the flowers.
All of them.
All of them.
Wow. She's got a little blush in her cheeks. Okay.
Now, what is your first act of princess of all the flowers? What would you like to do?
I'm gonna eat more cake. And she like scurries off. And
I
everyone
mean,
she
it's not
passes, she goes,
subtle
I'm a
so
flower
far.
princess. I'm a flower princess. And Reggie just does a little.
I mean, just very.
He's letting it down. And as the party winds down, she eats cake and then, like, dozes off because she's 3. The sugar rush only carries her so far, and she's been going for a couple hours already. And falls asleep with a half-eaten slice of cake at the table. She is scooped up, and the parents and everybody trickles on out. And we will follow Mr. Jones to the newspapers next week on Tracks of Terror.
Okay.
Did Jones like the water with fruit in it? Find out next time.
Find out next time.
No, he
'cause-
didn't.
No.
Great. We'll pick up with Bucky giving him some vaguely fruit-flavored water, and
Alright.
go into the newspapers next week. So thank you all so much for playing here. Let's go around. Let's say who we are, where we can find you, and your favorite moments from tonight's game. We'll go in reverse order so that the birthday boy can go first. Hello, Steve. How is today for you?
Hi, it was great. I mean, as always, it was great. It was nice just to have such a quiet, nice session, with the
Yeah.
beginning being quite emotional and
Yeah.
interesting and psychological, and the end bit being just we're at a birthday party, which was quite nice. I think too many favorite moments today again because there's just so many. Anytime we have one of these quieter sessions, there's so many little moments of gold that we get. But I will say it was mostly for me the heartbreaking chat between Mina and her past husband was just it started it strong. And especially the artwork that you posted, that was just a gut punch. Thanks for that, Susie. But yeah, I'm Hoatail. It's been wonderful to play today. As for where you can find me online, mostly just on the Templin Institute on YouTube. So yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, and happy birthday again. And
Thank you,
someone
thank
whose birthday is not today is Kate Madison, RP. Kitty Cartwright, how is today for you?
Oh, he's great. Yeah. New mysteries afoot. So lots of interesting
Yes.
things going on. And interesting seeing that Kitty has an inability to deal with children. Or me, can't tell if that's Kitty or me, but I was like, what the hell do you get a 3-year-old when you're traveling? And it was like, do I start pulling buttons off my No, that's a really bad idea. They'll just swallow it. Like, anyway, yeah, it was a really fun session. Favorite moments are so hard in these episodes, so I'm just gonna go back to the opening scenes and Edison deciding that he'd had a semi-sexual dream with a Mina non-Mina. I just think that was just really funny, and it was a lovely surprise because it was like, yeah, you're gonna see Mina, but it's not Mina. It's like, what the fuck? So everyone else having intimate, like his wife, forget his wife. No, let's have this alien turn up. Yeah, anyway, loved it. Happy birthday, Hollow, again. And you guys can find me on the internet, in theory. But yes, Kate Madison RP, or on my own Twitch channel, Kate Madison. I am streaming with my friend Bonnie tomorrow. And in fact, it might be a group session. We've been doing some group games. So we'll be playing some maybe some Human Fall Flat or some Worms again or something fun. But yeah, and then next week, hopefully back here.
Yes.
I've got family not staying with me, luckily, but visiting from Germany for the next 2 weeks. So it's going to be a bit chaotic and I have no idea what's going to be happening. But in theory, I should be free to come play and
Excellent.
find out what the heck is happening to all the children.
All the
Why?
children.
Will someone think of the children?
Won't someone think of the children, Mr. Jones? Doc, how is today for you?
No, he won't think of the children.
He thinks about them a
That's
lot.
one of
in a
my
negative
favorite
way.
running gags things for Jones. Like some of the Jones stuff I poured in from playing him on Red Dead and stuff like that. But the fact that he's never encountered a child before is a new one to me, and so he finds them distasteful is super funny. And also, I was super glad I wasn't there for that birthday party because Jones just would have been nonstop throwing shade and being horrible, and I'm glad that he wasn't around for that. I think my favorite stuff was first of all, one thing I've learned for me in this is, Lindy, that your NPCs are just my favorite NPCs. Like, you do NPCs so great, and not only Lulu at the end was a delight, was fantastic, but like Bored or Serial Killer Lady was great. Anita Dixon
Yes.
And then I really loved Bucky's flashback because, that's like fourth wall stuff. We don't know that, but like we get like a little insight into Bucky's backstory, which is pretty great. So I really enjoyed that too. But I love playing every week. I'm Doc. I will be here next week. I also am over on High Shelf Collective on Tuesday nights, where we are in like the final 4 or 5 episodes of our Heart the City Beneath game. Last night, the group found the cult that was set up in honor of the martyrdom of one of their party members, which hasn't happened yet, but will happen. But the best part was they had a gift shop. And so everyone in the cast got to
Nice.
make up merch that their character would have in the
Perfect.
gift shop. And it was pretty funny. And so that was a delight. So that's on High Shelf Collective on Tuesday nights. But other than that, you can find me here. And also, I love Charlie so much. So go talk to Charlie.
Thank you. I also love Charlie so much. Charlie, how was today for you?
It was super fun. I mean, Doc Roomer covered the NPCs because that was gonna be my thing. But I love watching everyone's reactions to everyone else's stuff. That's always super fun to me. The amount of time we've now spent with these characters and getting to see little things and still discovering new stuff about them. I love that. I mean, Bucky's scene with Edith was great. I love seeing more of Mina's relationship. Kitty having like this whole family and then being like, oh yeah, now I need to deal with this. This is, Reggie's back. Oh my goodness. But I love that Ryan is like the calm center of this crazy collective. But he has none of his shit together. He's like gonna be a dad any second. He is not on top of any of his shit. He's only just remembering to send telegrams to his beloved wife. And I love that there's like this weird ball of normalcy that is totally dysfunctional in the middle. But it's just like this calm, quiet, alcoholic dysfunction. And I'm really interested in seeing, where it goes from there and what new horrors await us. Yeah, I apologize for zoning out. It's been a long day, but zoning back into serial killer or bored lady. I was like, what episode of Dexter am I watching right now? What is happening?
She has her theories.
Yeah.
She's happy to talk about them.
I'm delayed. We got to hear some of them. We're off the train for a little bit longer, so who knows what we will find. Now that we're off the train, famously, it always goes really well for us every time we get off the train.
Yeah, famously well.
Famously well.
Speaking of,
thank you.
Someone who's famously well known for being my puzzle piece, Susie.
Yeah, I like how you pulled that one together at the very last second. Smashed it. No, I love the session today. I love these like very character momenty sessions that we have. It's just the juice, the drama. It's great. I love it. I had a lot of favorite bits today. Highlights include Reggie and Mina's very slow burn flirting. Ryan being like, oh fuck yeah, I should send my wife a telegram. Whoops. And then Bucky being the ultimate kids party entertainer. Like, yeah, if Bucky ever fatherhood looks good on him, I think he could do it.
We can have a settle down.
So yeah, I loved it. Really good. I mean, everybody's little conversations with their loved ones as well were fantastic. Also, both August and Edison being really weird with Mina was absolutely not giving her a complex. So thanks, gang. But I can't wait to see what happens next. And happy birthday again, Steve.
Wonderful, wonderful. And last but certainly not least, besides me and the overlay, is Hot Flakes Tom, Ryan Hawks. Hawks Flakes Tom?
Hot Flakes Tom. I like it. I like it. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It's so difficult, like everyone says, to find one particular moment because
that's fine.
there's so many. But the one thing that I am always delighted for is your NPCs, Lindy. I mean, from cracking up to the dream with Bucky to the most adorable 3-year-old that you could possibly imagine. It's and then obviously the serial killer woman who just wants to share secrets. It's just wonderful, and like others have said, I really enjoy the episodes where you just kind of, it's like a slow burn, and you just kind of slowly just peel, like ogres, you peel the onion back layers of layers, and you discover more and more about the characters, which is just, it's interesting because I might know about the characters, but Ryan doesn't, and it's a really good, it's quite a fun challenge to kind of like get that blend. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Myself, you can find me Hot Flakes Tom on pretty much most of all the socials, Twitch stream and stuff like that. And on Mondays on Follow Black Cats, myself and Susie, we're on Follow Black Cats, purging the galaxy of heretics, as we are all inquisitorial kind of things.
As you should.
And yeah,
Filthy
and
nerd.
it's going. It's a weird, funky
Listen,
time.
Tom, I don't know how the campaign is for you, but this week a Sister of Battle winked at me, so I mean,
You're doing well for yourself.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
So it's kind of that kind of, you can kind of, there's a lot of stuff like that. So that's where you'll basically find me at the moment.
Wonderful, wonderful. And that just leaves me. I have a moment for everybody because I love all of you. I loved everyone's little personal therapy scenes with someone of interest or importance to them. I thought was great. I got to message Steve and be like, hey, give me someone for your backstory. I need somebody. Okay, hey, give me somebody. Because I knew for like most everybody else what I was gonna do, but I was like, hey, you. I need something. And I love what he gave me to play with, and I was like, oh yeah, this will be great. And the scolding he got, the friendly scolding he got, and then whipping out magic tricks at the kids' very sad birthday party. But there was cake. I did promise there'd be cake, and you got birthday cake. There you go. I'm 2 for 2 now. Gotta keep it up. Kate, my moment for Kate was just her going to send a telegram to her aunt, being like, how do I phrase this? And then be like, well, not like that. I just loved her being like, I have to get back to normal now. What is normal? Like, I loved that moment for her, and it was good. Edison Jones coming out of the dream in such a weirdly good mood. Like me being weird with Mina. I know it was said, but I loved it. It was so good. And then immediately just be like, children's birthday party. Nope. And just making like, is there real estate for sale here in town? I thought it was great. You know, not like they won't make more kids. Be fine. Yeah, it's a last problem for Later Jones. August Hope. I liked how we got to have a moment. We were like, hey, so you got some farm animals here, and the comment of it's girl magic, you wouldn't you're too dumb to understand. I was like, oh yeah, I could totally, an older sister being an older sister, I would totally have said that if I'd had younger brothers, not younger sisters, and I'd been like, yeah, it's girl stuff, you wouldn't get it. So I thought that was so relatable, so great. Mina, breaking my heart over here, between like last session and this session, she was like, I'm gonna sketch up a thing. And I knew everyone was gonna have scenes with like a loved one family member type thing, and I knew it was gonna be her dead husband. And here she goes sketching herself dancing with the ghost of her husband. I was like, oh, she doesn't even know, and it like, it hit me deep. And then we started the session, and I saw her face of like, oh my gosh, like she knew what was gonna happen, and I was like, you didn't even know. It was so good. It was so good. She got so like the moment actually happened in game, she like made it happen before it actually. I made it happen. Like it was like we were both on the same brainwave, probably because we're puzzle pieces. And it was great. And I love how she's got a brooch on now. Like the morning is she's coming out of it. It's very. I love to see it. And Ryan, poor Ryan. I feel so. He is so like distraught about death right now. And yeah, at least he messaged his wife, because imagine if he did die and he never like telegrammed his wife. Oof. But now you have, so you know, now it's a little less oof. Whew. So that's good, and I'm so glad you all love my NPCs. It's You know, I do what I can to try to make it a fun experience for everybody involved. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching in the audience. Your comments were making my mouth twitch, and I had to try not to laugh reading them. So thank you so much for watching. We'll be here Monday for Aliens. We had sickness. A lot of people were really, even in this group, we had a lot of like sickness going around this past month. For May was a month of illness, so hopefully June will be good. We should have 2 sessions of Aliens. We'll also have Ghost of Saltmarsh, where things are gonna get spicy. Maybe Evil Twins. I don't know. Don't tell negative Cyrus I said that. And of course here next week, where they can start investigating missing Professor Arthur Lakes and the children. Why are all the children going missing? That's so strange.
The answer's clear. Arthur Lakes is pretending to be older than he is. He's a child.
He's a child. Well, that would be awkward.
That's it. Solved.
Yep, tell his wife that.
She's not going to be happy.
She's not going to be happy. But we'll see. We'll see what happens next time. Thank you all so much for watching. Till next time, have fun and play games.